Yo, y'all still tuned in there? Yes, sir. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man. You are tuned in to the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. So, if you rock with your boy, y'all want to stay in tune with everything going on, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. You know how that go, man. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, one and only Dirt Gang TV. Let's get into it. Now, be honest, when you first seen Lil Baby in there, did you have the bonnet on and you snatched it off just to get the
No, I didn't. I had my regular hair. I had the Versace's on the face.
Oh, so they caught you a good Walmart game, huh?
I looked real good. I looked real good, but he was in the hood, so
yeah.
Everybody was taking pictures, snapping.
Best of both worlds, that's what you want.
Harlem Smiley, the greatest, the most versatile rapper out here in these streets. Yikes! And as always, man, this around the clock records, man. We cannot be stopped. Work time, screaming out. Yo, Sid, I run with the Crips and you know this. Yo, Sid. Logan, my flag to the left cause I'm rolling. Shout out my grapes that's moving that weight. And they don't debate the record very late. We throwing them seeds from state to state. You gon' get some shit.
I'm gonna be on Dirt Mob all night. French Gang to the sunlight. I'm gonna rock with French Gang all night. Smiley, Mally, this is Max Payne Tarantino. And it's in a movie. Everything's viral. I yell action and shit goes.
Welcome to the best of both worlds.
No.
Yes, sir. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, Project Smiley in the building. Yes, sir. And this is one half. I am just one half of the Best of Both World podcast, man. But y'all know the slogan, man. You can't get this money when you in there sleep on the couch. It's impossible, man. Everybody else getting this money. The bums is inside the projects right now on the 19th floor on the couch, not getting no money, man. So, yes, sir. This is the Come On Son podcast with your boy, the one and only Harlem Smiley, man. And I just be sitting back thinking sometimes when I talk about this gang shit going on,
I'm getting too old for this shit.
That's a fact, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Some of us is getting too old for this shit. And you know what's getting old, but it got old quick? Drill music. Like, this is crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. I try to tell people, right? Drill music in Chicago, it was phenomenal. It was great, but it was a reason why it didn't have a long tenure. Same thing with the drill music inside of when it hit the UK. So I tell a lot of people, right? People be like, oh, drill music started in the UK and Chicago stole it. That's not the case. What happened with drill music was the drill beats that you hear from Chicago are original UK beats. United Kingdom, UK has had rappers for a long time, and that's the beats that they rhymed over. They just never called it drill beats. So Chicago got a hold of the beats, realized that they style goes along with the beats, and they called the drill music, but for different purposes. Chicago whole purpose of we're going to dish you on the track, let you know what we do before we do it, and then we're going to spin the block and do it again. When it came down to it, they created the drill music. UK just created the beat, but then UK got on their own drill music shit, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that like button for sure, man. This one is going to be listen, man, that was cold-blooded. That's what a lot of y'all going to be thinking. Salute to my guy, Fonz Poe, and Think Different Incorporated, man. If you ain't thinking different, you ain't incorporating no money in your life, man. Salute to my guy. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. So, with that being said, today we're going to talk about a little bit of the Brooklyn drill scene. We're going to talk about being that now drill music has died down a little bit. Does that mean now the beef is going to die down a little bit? 2022, a lot of people saying they are on to bigger and better and new things. Is that the case? I don't know. We're going to see, man. But at the end of the day, we're going to get to this intro. Your boy Harlem Smiley. We're going to definitely drop the link, get back to it. When we come back, we're going to sync up and get right to it. Your boy.
Dirt Gang Productions. Yo, Harlem Smiley. It's about that time. We want to see a movie. Work time.
As y'all can tell, I synced up already. Time for y'all to sync up, man. Yo, y'all still tuned in it? This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned in to the one and only Dirt Gang TV. So we got a special guest in here today. Yo, y'all still tuned in there? We get this audio right, man. The helping divisions, which we like to call that over here. Time. Does the Lord really use you to help other people get out of certain situations? Yeah. This is your boy Harlem Smiley. You are tuned in to the one and only Dirt Gang TV, and as usual, it don't matter what y'all smoking on. There's a couple of things we got flowing, man, but right now I'm going to play this perfectly flawed. You want to start out with that one?
So it was cool though. It was a cool experience. It was just too far. Like it just
that shit's far. I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect, and not cuz put it in check.
Yeah, man. Like I'm a whole different. I'm one of those.
Yeah, man. Whether it's an indica, a sativa, a hybrid, that Reggie Miller, the Reginald Jennings, the helping the. We gonna get all three tracks off you send me, but you want to start off with that one? You know we're gonna smoke that shit over. Please, y'all gonna burn your throat. The man ain't even been out of jail, but you know we gonna get into.
Yeah, it's coming for today. So I felt like today it was only right that we started out with a little battle rap talk, man. Because I know y'all done seen it, man. You know, to the all podcast.
Why you getting so deep? But we will see. And I still see y'all in there. Monday morning, get up. You can't get this money when you in there sleep on the couch. Let's go, man. Dirt Gang TV, the one and only, man. Let's get you want me to start out with the call them out?
Yeah, I think call them out would be cool. Yeah.
Call them out, start out with? All right.
Yeah. Gotta take out the weapons, the job opportunities a little bit more.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what it is.
Before we get into it, you know I
be trying to tell these girls too, man. This is a girl I work with too. She keep all her boyfriends keep breaking up with her because she's too aggressive.
And I be trying to tell you, man, especially the Fonto with the raw paper, of course, or the Bob Marley paper, man. But if you add the graphic.
Yes, sir. We back. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Harlem Smiley. You know how that go, man. One only Dirt Gang TV, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Salute to all the day ones that been in here from the beginning, from top to bottom. Y'all know how that go, man. I asked y'all the question. Is Brooklyn drill, is it finished for Brooklyn drill music? Is it a wrap? Before we do, man, no matter what y'all smoking on, man. Whether it's an indica, a sativa, a hybrid, whether you smoking on that Reggie Miller, but you better stop doing. It's 2022. Where can you even buy regs at besides dispensary right now? They sell that $20 an ounce. Stop smoking that. It's going to burn your throat right here. Regardless whether you smoking out of a Dutch, a Swisher Sweet, the backwood, which they about to ban backwoods in a lot of places. We're going to talk about that. The Fonto with the raw paper, of course, or the Bob Marley paper. But if you had to grab into it, please do me a favor, man, and just keep that to yourself, man. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, the one only Dirt Gang TV. And it's time for y'all to do what y'all do, man. It's time for everybody to sync up, man. Grab your blunts, whatever y'all rolling up, man, and light us up. The strand of the day I'm smoking on today is Mendo Breath. I am smoking on Mendo Breath I also got some shit called Donnie something. I don't know what it is, man, but I mean, it's fun. Let me get that in the metaverse for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's phenomenal. I'm not even gonna lie. But strand of the day, Mendo rep, it's not Donnie Brasco, it's something else. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn drill music. I told y'all a little while ago, right? For anybody over the age of 35, 40 years old, I feel like it looked a little crazy for anybody to be doing drill music. Until actual other artists who, you know, older artists, boom bap artists like, you know, Nas, Busta Rhymes, a lot of these artists started working with the younger drill artists and kind of bridging the gap between them a little bit. That Nas, Fabio Foreign, and who was it? Was it Young? Who was it? Was it Young Bird? Nah, it wasn't. It was somebody else. But that was a great song that they had with them three. And I feel like it was 3 different eras, 3 different styles, and it worked out for the better. But with that being said, drill music as a whole, people doing full-fledged drill albums, I don't know. I don't think that's the wave right now. Now, let me ask y'all a question, right? Anybody in the chat, have y'all ever heard a whole drill album that was just like, you were like, all right, cool, I can listen to the whole album is fire? There's not too many rap albums out there like that to where you'd be like, all right, every song on here is hot. But there's a couple that come to mind. As far as me, you know, it's some duo albums, it's some big artist albums, but it's a couple albums right now that's coming to mind, such like, I think Jay-Z's The Hard Knock Life 2, Volume 2, excuse me. I think that's a great album that doesn't have too many, or I'll probably say has no corny songs on it. I'm not even gonna lie, and a lot of his albums is great. I wouldn't even call that one of his best albums. But as far as like songs, that's one album come to mind. The Nas album, damn, why is it not coming to my brain? Excuse me. I've been doing a lot of running around today. The Nas album. Why the fuck can't I think of the Nas album right now? Is it the I Am album? Fire album. Don't think it had no, in my opinion, Nas always get criticized for his beats. I think it had no corny songs on it, in my opinion. What's another one? The Mobb Deep album that they had. CNN album. There's a couple of good albums out there. 50 Cent, I feel like, had an album that didn't have any corny songs on it. There you go. Illmatic. Thank you, Bomb Jack. There you go. Illmatic. Yeah, so there's a couple of out there, but I can't think of one drill album right now. One drill album to where I was like, all right, like majority of these songs are just great on here. Like there's no corny songs on here. You see what I'm saying? I listened to a whole drill album, right? With the exception of, I feel like the way 50 Cent did the production on the last Pop Smoke album, he made it sound like a mixture of a drill album. It was a lot of commercial records on there, but it was some drill stuff on there. With the exception of that, I can't sit there and just listen to a whole album of just drill because the beat sounds so similar. I'm going to be honest. The beat sounds super similar. When you got your beats on there and they just sounded super similar, even if you got different concepts to the songs, right? Different concepts, different rappers on the songs, cool. But at the end of the day, the beats are always going to be around the same BPMs. It's always going to pretty much, for the most part, be the same hi-hats with just a small change up of like a loop or a sample. Like, I think, in my opinion, right, that Sleepy Hollow, is that Sleepy Hollow? Yeah, that's Sleepy Hollow. When they sampled that song, when the white lady was singing, I think that was a very creative song that Sleepy Hollow did, a very creative beat. I'm trying to think of the shit right now. Y'all gotta excuse me. I've been doing a lot of running around today. I just got back in. Preparation is not great right now, but y'all know how I go, man. We in the metaverse right now. We chilling in the projects. Y'all know how that go. This is your boy Harlem Smiley. Yes, sir. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, to the question of it. Is drill music over? I told people, I'm gonna be honest. I told people, Dutchy the Great, what's good? In my opinion, CJ Whoopty. I don't know if that's his full name. CJ Whoopty. I told people CJ Whoopty was probably gonna be the last big drill artist to come out. And I know what y'all thinking, like, now of all things, I'm trying to tell y'all, CJ Whoopty, he didn't per se do it the right way as far as his trade and his marketing go, but at the end of the day, I still kind of knew he was gonna be the last big drill thing coming out, because when he came out, it was sort of slow drifting already. The whole drill scene or whatever like that, it was already drifting down. You see what I'm saying? Bomb Jack said, drill ain't Brooklyn. I hear that a lot. And I'm not one of the people who want to just be on here and be like, nah, son, Brooklyn is drill. Drill is Brooklyn. Brooklyn is drill. Nah, I'm going to be honest. What Brooklyn did was, and salute to Brooklyn, we took something, like Jay-Z said, they made it a hot line, we made it a hot song. They took something, they seen it, and ran with it. I tell people all the time, who do you label drill music, right? The beats came from UK. Chicago started the whole shit and even gave it the name for it, right? But Brooklyn made it mainstream. Let's think about it, right? Outside of the whole Midwest area, nobody didn't know what drill rap was. Nobody didn't know what drill music was. Nobody didn't know what drilling was. Because of Brooklyn, Brooklyn made it to where you now know, outside of the East Coast, outside of the tri-state area, of what drill rap is. They used to never play New York music out here in these California radio stations. Never. It's funny to see regular people riding around out here playing drill music, or at least they was, but last year you had regular people. You get a lot of Navy cats out here, a lot of Marine cats out here, people from different areas playing a lot of drill music. The radios was out here. They was playing Pop Smoke. They was playing the CJ Whoopty shit. You know what I'm saying? They was playing a lot, which was unheard of out here. So when I tell people Brooklyn didn't create the whole drill music scene, what it did was it made it popular. It made it to where everybody around the globe know what it was. Because let's be for real, right? When drill music first came out of New York, Chicago rappers wasn't trying to run down there and go, oh, let's go, do this and do that. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of that is credited, in my opinion, to Kodak Black when he kind of took on that whole little thing with 22Gs. I'm not gonna say signed to, because it's still some hearsay of whether he was signed or whether he still is signed and all that. But when Sniper Gang connected theyself to 22Gs and all of them, that kind of started connecting a lot of the mainstream stuff to it too. Fabio Foreign has done a lot as far as with mainstream rappers. Fabio Foreign is a big reason why the gap is bridged between just drill rappers and what you would call mainstream or boom bap rappers. These older rappers, they know sometimes you're going to need that youth. The young, let's be for real, right? Busta Rhymes, Nas, as dope as they is, You may not get these kids 21, 22, 23 years old listen to their music. Why? Because when they was coming up actually listening to music, they wasn't dropping no music at that time. You see what I'm saying? So now you got somebody who they listen to, like 5-Year Foreign, right? So you do a song with 5-Year Foreign, and then now you got the young kids listening because why? They're a 5-Year Foreign fan. Oh, who is this Busta Rhymes guy? I don't know him. Who is this Nas guy? I don't know him. But then now they go back and they listen to it. Same thing, vice versa with the old head. Old head's like, I'm not listening to that drill shit. All they doing is a whole bunch of ad-libs. It's very small amount of drill rappers that got. I'm not listening to that. Ain't nobody spitting no bars. They not telling no stories. I'm not listening to that. But then 5-Year Foreign does a song with Nas. Nas may be their favorite rapper. So what they gonna do? They gonna listen. And if 5-Year Foreign kills it, guess what? Now he done gave the old heads a whole new perspective on drill rappers. Oh, I may not like drill music, but they may not be all they do. Coach the Ghost is a drill rapper who, I'm sorry, not Coach the Ghost. Envy Kane is a drill rapper who was also smart at one point in time because he was doing a lot of the old school beats that he was rhyming on. So it's almost like he knew the boom bap shit was going to come back. So let me just get ahead of the game so people don't think I'm just a drill rapper. I'm going to be honest. In my opinion, Envy Kane is one of the top lyrical drill artists that's out there. And I don't even want to call him specifically a drill artist because he can do more. But lyrically, you talking about as far as bars go, Envy Kane is one of the most lyrical, what you would call, what's the name? I ain't even gonna lie, I like a lot of them. Sheriff G, 22 G's, Coach the Ghost. Damn, what's the big dude from 5 Deuce Hoover? Damn, I keep forgetting his name. I got a little list, but I ain't grabbing the list. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them I like that I think can just do a mixture of the two, right? Drill rap and boom bap. See, I feel like if a lot of drill rappers was doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, Young Costamato, there you go. Appreciate that, SOS. I fucks with Young Costamato, especially his music. I feel like drill rappers is almost like battle rappers, right? They're not considered mainstream rappers as far as just like regular rappers, but they right there. They still celebrity status. Same thing like battle rappers. I hope drill rappers just drift out of just the drill beats and start doing other stuff. Bronx rappers, Brooklyn rappers, Queens rappers, it's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent running around there. It's a lot of talent running around there. Especially too, the whole drill scene. I ain't gonna say just hit the Bronx, but it hit the Bronx kind of a little bit later than usual. So you got a lot of dope rappers. Listen, let's be for real, right? The Bronx, it's the essence. It's where it all started at. Of course, where it all started at, you're gonna have some of the dopest rappers out there, regardless of whether they talking about boom bap rap, whether it's I ain't gonna lie, I don't think the drill rappers ever got into like the mumble rap scene. But when we was doing a lot of, the stuff like we trying to keep up with the South, the Bronx rappers was there. The Bronx got a lot of versatile rappers. I'm going to be honest. Brooklyn, we got a lot of lyricists. We have a lot of good freestylers. The Bronx got a lot of lyrical rappers. Queens rappers tell a great story. I try to tell people, like, when you go to different boroughs, like that whole standing on the corner, gritty, just freestyling, that's Brooklyn. That's Brooklyn. That's Brooklyn. You want to just get like a great story, it's a great hustling story in the projects, great hustling stories and all that. That's Queens rappers. Bronx rappers are super versatile. I have never heard a Bronx rapper talking about like, nah, I can't rap on that beat. Hell no. They gonna rhyme on that shit. It's the Bronx. Versatile rappers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So, listen, man. before we get into this next segment, because I want to talk about the beef factor next, about what led to the actual, because we know about the music, but being that the music is calmed down again, I'm gonna leave y'all with this question. Drill rap now has calmed down for a couple of reasons. I don't want to just say because drill rap is just got corny and people want to stop listening to it. Let's call a spade, right? A lot of good drill rappers, rest in peace, have passed away. A lot of good drill rappers are locked up right now as we speak. This is a big reason why drill rap has taken a plunge. A lot of them in jail. The hip-hop police is running around out there. What? It's been a target on Brooklyn rappers, but they love to go and grab these little drill rappers up. Crazy. We're going to get into this Dutchy the Great song. This is Dutchy the Great. Never lead. I am your boy Harlem Smalley, the one and only Dirt Gang TV. Y'all know how that go, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Oh, yeah. Stay in tune with the latest, man, in your hip-hop community. Dutchy, let's get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Rolling deeper in my consciousness. Pop the fifth, spark the pith. All this pressure, ties, and grief. Won't remain the same if I remain me. Y'all bitches souls to the canopy. Devil on my soul, now I won't let it be. Just the distance in the seas. I was here, but I wasn't me. I love bitch your inattention, celebrate your cognizance. No distance between the killer and the witness. Monopoly the game, leave no competition. Loyal petitionist, in order to achieve this feat. Trainers magnifique, just peep my feet. Pyrograph when a young nigga speak. Configurations over any beat. Respect my accomplishments. Before this embodiment will catch so astonishing. The class of his own, next to the door, but nobody home. The class of his own, next to the door, but nobody home. I would never lead you, forever you my people. Going up, I wanna see you. Be my brother, we don't gotta be equal. Never trust them lies, they filled with evil. Never trust them lies, they filled with evil. Going up, nigga, I wanna see you. Be my brother, we don't gotta be equal. Getting high off my confidence. Had to learn it was all in my consciousness. Dropping down the street, we call life. Hand them eyes, I won't think twice. Couldn't get look at it right. Got him on the wing, compound. Cutting out with my hat. Young nigga feel like Kung Lao. Stop my blunt when they can't turn down. Can't hear you, nigga, I'm off the loud. Got your whole vibing out to right now. Can't trust a bitch, can't get no crowns. Fuck all you hoes that really bust down. When I go get it, I get it right now. Not for the chatter, so bitch, pipe down. I will never lead you, forever you my people. Yeah, going up, I wanna see you. Be my brother, we don't gotta be equal. Never trust them lies, they feel with evil. Never trust them lies, they feel with evil. Going up, nigga, I wanna see you. Be my brother, we don't gotta be equal. I would never lead you, forever you my people. Going up, I wanna see you. Be my brother, we don't gotta be equal. Never trust them lies, they feel with evil. Never trust them lies, they feel with evil. Never trust them lies, they feel with evil.
Yes, sir. This is Dutchy the Great right here. Never leave. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Dutchy the Great channel, man. Yes, sir. When you spell great, spell the great, G-R-A, as one word. Salute to my guy, man. Salute to Dutchy the Great. Salute to all the Goonies. Very talented squad right there. Very talented young man. Yes, sir, man. I asked y'all a question before we jumped into that. Dutchy the Great, never lead. Make sure y'all go support this, support the system, man. That's a very talented young man right there, man. So I'm gonna ask y'all the question again. Now that the drill music has calmed down a little bit, do you think the beef now is gonna calm down? J Mac, what it do? Let's be for real, right? Between the drill rappers that's locked up, free them till they free. With all of the drill rappers that has passed away and lost their life, rest in peace. The music has definitely took a hit, took a toll. So now, do you feel like that's gonna take a toll on all the beef that's been going on around the around the city? Let's be for real, right? This whole Woo and Cho movement, it done moved around way far outside of Brooklyn. It done got way more out of hand than anybody anticipated in the beginning. And let's be for real, man. We going back to the wave game. We going way back to that era, to that time, to when it was just music and just dissing before it got super crazy. Before two, and we ain't gonna speak on it right now. If you know, you know. Before two critical mistakes that happened in, about 10, 12 years ago, two critical mistakes that happened that could have been prevented. That turned this from just being two groups to just deadly shit all around New York City. Do you think now everybody's going to calm down? Or do y'all in the chat think it's just going to get worse? I'm going to give y'all my honest opinion. With X amount of people being locked up and being locked down, I feel like these people are going to come out of jail, right? The way most grown men do. Thinking in their head, like, okay, cool. I'm grown. I got kids. I got a little bag I came home to if I'm a drill rapper. I got the bread. Does it really make sense for me to go in here and go in the studio spending my money to diss people, but at the same time, got to also watch my back? And now I got to watch what I say, because obviously we know the cops are using lyrics, which salute to Jay-Z and them. They trying to get that thrown out in all, civil courts. But, I mean, not civil courts, excuse me. They're trying to get that thrown out as far as like be inadmissible in court. I don't know if it's going to work. But at the end of the day, listen, man, a lot of these drill rappers is going to be too much for them to lose when they come home back to doing the same shit all over again. If Bobby Shmurda and Roddy Rebel would have came home, because let's be for real, right? When they went in, they wasn't considered, still not considered drill rappers. The whole drill movement hadn't started yet. The GS9 movement, though, that whole shit, it was running, it was going. So the reason why I bring them up is because before it actually became the whole Brooklyn drill scene, it was shit going on before that. Maybach Mel was good. If Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel would have came out of jail and they would have been on that same bullshit, if they would have jumped into the shit, oh, we rocking with this side, we ain't rocking with that side, we about to come out and start doing drill music, and then we about to start just dissing everybody on the other side. If they would have came out and did that, I'm going to be honest, the drill scene would have turned right back up. It would have turned right back up. The drill scene would have been crazy. But for Bobby Shmurda and Roddy Rebel to not do that, I think was the smartest move ever. The smartest move ever. For them to not come out and get involved with the Woo and the Cho beef. To come out and start dissing people on drill beats. I thought it was smart for them to limit themselves to drill beats all in one hand. Because you know why? They was probably sitting in jail, right? And I'm telling you, Bobby Shmurda, he's sitting in jail, knowing he got a bag to come home to, and you know what he's sitting there thinking?
I'm getting too old for this shit.
That's exactly what he's thinking. I'm getting way too old for this shit. I've been getting in trouble all my life. Real Brooklyn shit. We've been getting in trouble all our life. For me to have to possibly come home to this? Come on, son. Come on, son. I don't blame Bobby. If I'm Bobby, I'm not coming out talking to nobody. All I'm doing is dancing for the bitches. That's all I'm doing. Drill rap, the Chills, Drake. That's how I'd have been if I'm Bobby. Don't tell me about none of that shit. I don't want to know about none of that shit. Don't tell me about nothing. The nigga barely throwing up crip. He did that shit on damn fucking $1 million worth of game by himself. Oh shit. Smart move by Bobby Shmurda. You know why? Because the police out there, they not playing. Especially now, because some people decided in certain boroughs, certain areas, wherever, that it was smart to start ambushing police. What? Dumbasses. I know some people might want to get back. Some people might want to, have quarrels. We all got quarrels with the police. If you lived in New York City, you've been dealing with stop and frisk and getting illegally searched, drugs plant, all kind of stuff you've been dealing with. But we not the only people. If you live in California, you done been dealing with police brutality, getting your ass whooped, all kind of stuff. Anybody who would have been locked up in any kind of prison system had to deal with that before. The sheriffs whooping your ass, the COs whooping your ass, the police on the way to jail whooping your ass. This is stuff you got to deal with if you live in the hood and you live in that life. You deal with this stuff. But you got to sit back and sit there and think yourself. If I'm out there getting this money and I'm getting to the bag, is it really worth it for me to come out here and just start dissing these people and all that? Nah. So with the moves Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel did, that was smart. That was super smart. That being said, y'all already know a lot of this Wu versus Cho shit, we ain't gonna get too, too deep into. That's why I stopped talking about it too much, and they using a lot of videos for a lot of stuff. So happy nobody never contacted me talking about they use my videos for nothing. But anyway, at the end of the day, that whole shit need to calm down. It needs to chill. The shit happened 10, 12 years ago. At the point in time, somebody got to be like, okay, cool. We got to let this shit go. I'm not talking about for a lot of other boroughs. We talking about specifically Brooklyn. When you got a certain set that grew up with each other, salute to Melly Mel, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel, man. Appreciate that donation. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel. She almost there at that 1,000. About to be mod. Yo, listen, man. She about to get that YouTube money. Yes, she is the other half of the Best of Both Worlds podcast for sure. We talking about when you crip and you grew up outnumbered by the Bloods all through the late 90s, middle 90s, late 90s, 2000s, and you allied with a specific other crew, which was the GDs. You end up throughout the years living close to these people. Y'all done turned neighborhoods and made y'all neighborhood a strictly blue neighborhood. For years and years, it took y'all to get to that point to do that. 2 mistakes undid all of that and caused way more casualties than all the United Fronts over the year. Bomb Jack, I know about the Deceps. Salute to all the Deceps out there. I know about the Decepticons. We're not talking Decepticons low life era. We're not talking about that. We know y'all was the first ones running around New York, purple. Trust me, I'm well in tune. We're not talking about the Deceps at this point. That little, that's a little bit further back era. This the young cats we talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? And then my era. The shit get very close to home when you've been around these people and y'all done took over neighborhoods and call them, not really take over neighborhoods, but y'all done call certain blocks and certain neighborhoods y'all own. When you actually start beefing with that person, guess what? Everybody still live in the same neighborhood. The same neighborhoods that took y'all decades to call y'all own. Now you at war with these same people. And it's literally right around. This one project building right here to the right. This could be a whole bunch of woos inside of this project. But now this project right here, this could be all of the chos in this project. Right? Across the street from each other. So now when you go to the bodega that's right there, or you go into the train that's right behind me and all that, guess what? Now you got to run into the same people. Oh, J Mac, that's what's up, man. Salute the little Bolo and Big Bolo, man. Now you gotta go, with these same people. So guess what's gonna happen, right? I know a lot of people going to New York now. Oh shit, there's a lot of Crips out here and all that. It wasn't like that. Took a lot of time to get like that, but guess what? Motherfuckers start going back the other way. Guess what's gonna happen? The number's going to deplenish again. It's going to drop again. And it's going to be right back. SOS said, how do I feel about WAC 100 on New York Bloods? I feel like WAC 100 whole perspective on New York gang period is just wrong. I'm going to take a quick sidebar. I'm going to take a quick sidebar to speak on this. It's not just him. Listen, man, it's going to get cold in here. It's not just him. It's a lot of people, I feel like, whose celebrity stature that's from the West Coast that misinterpret New York gangs. But WAC 100 specifically, I feel like he don't understand New York gangs at all. I feel like I don't even want to call him a New York gang troller because obviously he has respect to a certain extent for New York gang members. But WAC 100 specifically, I feel like WAC 100 does not he does not understand New York gang culture. He feel like it's supposed to be ran exactly how California is. Let me give y'all an example, right? You ever been in the classroom and the teacher tell the first person in the first seat a secret, and that person pass it on, until they get to all the way to the back of the class. It's about 30 people in the class. By the time they get to the back person, guess what? She done told her this sentence. The cookie ran down the street and took a left at Vario Street. By the time it got to the back, it was a whole bag of popcorn and went to space on a shuttle with no engine. That's how much the whole shit would get switched up. What happens is when you got different people that's coming from different states that's starting stuff, they put their own twist on it. It happens a lot. I keep telling people all the time, nobody asks for Crips and Bloods just to come to New York. We had our own shit already. Bomb Jack. We had D-Sets. We had Low Lives. Listen, even when Bloods and Crips came along, we had our own shit still. We still had ABGs, L&W. We had Latin King, Nieta, God Body. We had our shit. Nobody specifically asked for Bloods and Crips to come to New York. Fucking Zulu Nation was even running around as a gang one point in time. Nobody asked for that. It was people that came from that state and started the shit over here. Same thing it was for y'all in California when it first started out there. The reason why it got so big and all the rest of y'all joined it. The shit looked catchy. It was colors. It was dressed in a certain way. It was hanging out with a crew. It was the same shit in New York. The same shit happened in California, in LA specifically. Y'all seen the shit. Y'all liked it. Y'all jacked the shit. Pause. Us in New York, they brung it out here. We rock with it. Just so happened the blood sock came first. Now, I'm not here to speak on what happened as far as the misinterpretations or what happened on the blood side. All I can speak from is the Crip side. From when I actually, started to partake in that. That's it. I can't speak on too much of the what's name, but everything that Whack 100 kind of say on Clubhouse when him and everybody in his room is speaking on as far as like East Coast, they feel like, oh, the East Coast have the same politics as the West Coast. To an extent, yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But at the end of the day, shit is always going to get a little spin on it. What I tell people all the time, from the Crip side is way closer in New York. The Crips in New York versus the Crips in California. If you rep a California-based set, 9 times out of 10, you probably follow 90% of those politics. And the reason why I say 90% of the politics, because your enemies in New York is not the same enemies that you have in LA. It's certain sets that never rock with Hoovers in LA. In New York, you may have certain sets that rock with Hoovers. LA, you'll never see an A-Trade gangster in a Rolling 60, any kind of unity or nothing like that. You run around New York, you might see them getting money together, throwing up the universal handshake. But for the most part, though, as far as the political side of it, the do's and the don'ts, it's pretty much, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just when you get to the blood perspective of it, it gets a little different. I'm going to be honest. Listen, man, it's a lot of blood niggas that's stubborn. Crips, we had that 6-point star shit going, yada, yada, yada. A lot of us was like, nah, that ain't the right way. We stopped it. Blood niggas like, fuck that. We gonna rock this 5 shit. Ain't nobody telling us different. If y'all don't like it, fuck y'all. That's how, and that's just to sum it up in layman's terms. That's how the blood niggas in New York think. So it's a big gap. But Whack 100 don't seem to understand that. He still keep thinking in their head, like, oh yeah, well, you supposed to be a blood. You supposed to do this. He keep telling them, you got to come touchdown to the land. Touchdown to the land where? A lot of blood niggas, and this is what I don't like about him keep saying that, right? A lot of blood niggas don't come to LA because they don't have sets out here. If you from Skyline, 5'9" Brim, Fruitown, Treetop, any of that, yeah, you should be out here. You should hit the land one time. But you can't tell a nigga from Sex Money Murder, or tell a nigga from 1/8, or tell a nigga from fucking G-Shine, or tell a nigga from or tell one of the 5 original UBN sets from out there that they need to come out here for what? Who they gonna tap in with? Whack 100 know every blood ain't cool with every blood. So why would you send these niggas out here on a dummy mission for what? They on a dummy mission for what? They gonna come out here and go to Inglewood and then go where? Bloods from out of state. If they don't not tap them with nobody out here and they trying to just go to, oh yeah, I'm a blood from Michigan and I'm trying to tap in with the homies from out here, the motherland and all that. You know where they gonna go? They gonna go to Inglewood. And then what? They gonna go to Queen? They gonna go on Queen Street, right? They gonna go on Queen Street and tell niggas they Michigan set. And what the fuck you think gonna happen then? Whack 100? You think he's gonna, oh yeah, nah, this is a blood from Michigan. Nah, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell us how you doing Michigan. you know goddamn well the thing ain't gonna happen. If he make it out of there alive, he got a good gift to gab. Shit don't work like that. That's why I'm just telling niggas, oh, if you from here, you need to come hit the motherland. You need to come hit the motherland. For what? I got little cousins that's non-trade. I'm not telling them to come the fuck out here and go hit no for what? They gonna come out here and say non-trade, and then guess what? The blood niggas gonna be on their ass because they just use Trey. Like, nah, how the fuck you blood and you using Trey? Why? Because they never been in New York, so they don't know the shit is representing 1993. The Crip niggas gonna be on their ass because they blood. Pause. So it's a lose-lose situation. What they supposed to do? Go to Inglewood? Red flag in their pocket? What they gonna do? Go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle and just stand there? Yo, I'm looking for the Bloods. Soon as they go in that back alley behind Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle and start walking, you know what's gonna happen? All they gonna hear is, where you from? They gonna say, it's non-trade gangster blood. What? And all you gonna hear is, not setting niggas up for the dummy mission. Not doing that. So I feel like a lot of what he be saying to these other bloods from New York and these other places on Clubhouse, it's stupid. It's stupid. They can't just come out here if they don't have no, like, once again, Soulja Boy, right? Soulja Boy reps a set from his state that's also originated in California. He came back out here. Who said Big Soulja can't come to the hood? You see what I'm saying? Be for real though. Big Soulja came to the hood. I mean, he went to the hood. That's because it was a place for him to go. Oh, I'm from Fruit Town. I know where the Fruit Towns is at out here. Let me get out there. If you one of the apes, oh, come out here. What they gonna say? What's an ape? Nigga, you in the, like, you from the jungle? Are you Georgia the jungle? You know what I'm saying? It's a dummy mission. So a lot of what he say, it absolutely don't make any sense. I'm sorry. That's why I ain't gonna lie. Clubhouse, that whole shit, the whole Clubhouse shit is on the, what's the name? That shit is on the decline right now. If you look at Clubhouse, where Clubhouse was about, I'll probably say, not even 6 months ago. I'll probably say 3 months ago. If you look at where it was at 3 months ago versus where it's at now, just go in the rooms. There's nobody really doing them big rooms that got, 500, 600, 700, over 1,000 people in there. They not doing those no more. You see what I'm saying? None of those is going down. So with that being said, I mean, listen, man, it's a lot of people who, if big invested in Clubhouse, start to realize, like, that shit not going to pay off. It's not going to pay dividend at all. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I'm about to hit this, I'm about to hit this link soon. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get into a little ticket of great, man. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Go Viral. This is the next song going here. Salute to everybody in attendance, man. This is your boy Harm Smiley, one only Dirt Gang TV. Let's get it. Uh-oh. Hold up. Hold on. Let me get my shit together.
Like the only rapper alive. I mean like, it's time to come out my shell. People keep saying I'm whack, I'm trash. They said stick to beats, man. I feel like the only rapper alive. A lot of dudes get caught in the closet. Some jokers, they always expose. I make a move, once you up in the price. BMG, got the city hot. I'm so fly, they got me sleeping on clouds. So grippy, they call me to go. Godfather to the 5 boroughs. On June 20, better get a gift. Hey, I'm stick to the bread like butter. Hey, Mr. Fun Facts, he dropping them bombs. Hey, like Johnny. How Bravo, how viral, go viral. Keep moving my arms like Johnny Bravo. Getting this cash, I'm going to Benz. Making them beats and knocking real hard. Mr. Fun Facts, he dropping them bombs. Hey, like Johnny. Go viral, go viral. Let's go. My team going viral online. I see what y'all doing. We lit. This Let's go.
Check it. It's Vita gone. Where all these beats to get Peter Rowe. Stay out the media, cause I don't like attention. Hate women that will leave me on. Hate when you ask your mans for help and they assume it's money when you need a blunt. I became the man regardless of no. I ain't departed, I be on the run. Not enough feature this shit, yo, too legit to quit. Mind it on my biz and my money too. Got it how I live, COVID or not, I'm stepping out the crib. Money ain't never gonna make itself, sir. I was laid up in the shelter. Pocket watcher, huh? Well, I got a pocket where I could leave you with a delta. Planes be flying by. Let me get back on track in that violent guy. I'm just prepared for the industry and what it brings. Myself who I idolize. Back west, but I play the front. Forget fame, I ain't made a stunt. Money made like my late. Just cause you have money don't mean you made enough. Canada's blessings. Amen. But more to me, that's a lesson. Never trash, and that's where the hefty. Tricking on the trees, well, that's where you let me. Take it, yo, this song is great. Ain't no need to debate. Never lie. Salute VA in New Jersey. I be vibing in different states. Salute, gangster. That's what one is supposed to sound like, you know what I'm saying? Take up in DR, you know what I'm saying? You work hard, you play hard. Two-Face, Money Made, DCE. We ain't playing no games right here.
Keep moving my arms like Johnny Bravo. Getting this cash, I'm going to Vans. Making them beats and knock real hard. Mr. Fun Facts, he dropping them bombs. Hey, like Johnny. How Bravo, how viral, go viral. Keep moving my arms like Johnny Bravo. Getting this cash, I'm going to Vans. Making them beats and knocking real hard. Mr. Fun Facts, he dropping them bombs.
Hey, like Johnny, go viral.
Go viral.
Go viral. Go viral. That's Ticket the Great. Johnny go viral. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel. For sure, man. Yes, sir. Let me make sure I plug up all my gadgets. Salute to my guy Ambition in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. If y'all looking for some dope family vlogs, if y'all looking for some dope GTA 5 RP, if y'all looking just for, dope content, dope reactions, go over and subscribe to Ambition right here. And when you spell the Ambition, make sure you put the H on it, man. Salute to my guy. Yeah, we do have a I ain't even gonna lie, we in this gaming sector something crazy too. My cousin, man, he's definitely got a nice little streaming platform on Facebook. Let me get it so I ain't putting it wrong, so I ain't telling y'all the wrong shit. We're gonna do an interview with him and his with him and his co-host. They got a lot of good content on a podcast, man. So y'all go over to Facebook and y'all subscribe to Tsunamic Wave, man. Tsunamic Wave. They do a lot of great gaming. They play a lot of Warzone over there. 2K. So we're gonna have them. We're gonna do an interview with them, and so y'all can, see a little bit more of what's going on in this gaming sector, man. Because I'm not even gonna lie. As far as this gaming sector go, this whole metaverse shit, this whole NFTs and all that too, we are definitely in the game, man. I'm saying we are definitely back online like Star 69 for sure. So with that being said, yes, sir, man. If y'all see any of these little weirdos online punching in these little stupid little links and all that, make sure y'all get them out of here, man. And make sure y'all also go over to A-Rod Bands, man. Go over to subscribe to A-Rod Bands. Definitely another great GTA 5 RP, man. And of course, DJ Ghost, man. DJ Ghost, GTA Ghost, any one of those, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. So, salute to my guy, Ticket the Great, Johnny Go Viral, man. I am going to drop the link. If anybody want to pop up here and y'all want to, talk a little spill about all of this stuff we've been talking about up here, man, as far as this whole Brooklyn drill scene, man. Me personally, that's why I like, being in connection with people like Tigger the Great, being in connection with people like Dutchy the Great, because at the end of the day, they are a little bit younger than me, but they have that, they still in that realm right there, man. Like Dutchy's a young dude with an old soul, but they have that whole following. So being around them made me want to do stuff like that. Like I never thought to be doing like stuff for TikTok or, to even jump on Twitch to be doing any kind of gaming stuff, or, you got to start expanding your horizons outside of just the regular old standpoint. I know rappers who've been rapping for 20, 30 years and has never made it. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yeah, we got to get to it, man. Brian Mobley, man, what's good?
What's up, big dog? How you doing today, sir?
Hey, man, I'm chilling. You know me. About to finish twisting up this dank while I'm finishing up this last one. What's good with you?
Man, just doing a little paperwork, man. You understand what I'm saying? Working this little job for Volvo. So
all right. That's a good job. That's a good job to have. You know what I'm saying? You can plug the right family members in if they got their credit and shit straight. No discounts, but we can help y'all. We can get there.
Hey, look, I'm trying to get. I got to get that discount first, right?
That's a fact. That is a fact. Melly Mel in the building. Dutchy the Great in the building. What's good?
What's cracking, though?
Hey, shit, chilling. You know me, man.
What's poppin', y'all? What's up?
What's up, Melly Mel?
Good, Melly. How you doing?
What's up? Look at you on camera. Look at your cute self.
Hey, it is what it is. I had to show my face, man.
Yo, we appreciate that. I ain't even gonna lie, because they be porn bombing niggas on YouTube. So we gotta make sure, everybody just show that. So if you coming up here and you new, just show your face one time in the back chat, and then you can click your screen off after that, man. Like Jack JR, you gotta hit your camera one time. But Brian, let me ask you something, man. Are you familiar with this whole little, with the Brooklyn drill scene, drill rap era and all that?
Well, honestly, like I listen to a lot of commercial music. So, like you were talking about CJ, you was talking about pop, those are the artists that I listen to mainly, just because it's in a commercial stream, it's like that's who we hear on the radio, that's who we hear on Spotify. So it's like, I'm familiar with it from that aspect.
So just the commercial, so as far as like what they play on the radio,
yeah,
you're familiar with. Okay, so if I ain't even gonna lie, like what they play on the radio to me, as far as the drill that they play on the radio, it's different. Like that Pop Smoke that you hear in a lot of different states on the radio. What you know about love? Like that's not drill music to me. You see, but because Pop Smoke is a drill rapper, they're gonna initiate that and add that to the total. But after CJ Whoopty, have you been hearing anything on the radio besides Pop Smoke or that?
CJ really was the last one that I heard as far as like drill music that was like really popping, because a lot of the artists really been getting murdered
or locked up, man.
Yeah,
like a motherfucker. Like
all facts.
Yep. Like how familiar are you with the K Flock situation?
He from out of Florida?
Nah, that's the yo from New York.
Nah, yeah, not that one. There is a K Flock. Nah, there is a K Flock that was out first from Florida, but I know which K Flock you talking about. Nah, this one is he's from out of New York. And the reason why I bring him up because he had such a like his. I haven't seen nobody that was growing a buzz as fast as he was in a long time as far as the drill music. And as fast as that shit was going, we all know what happened to him.
What happened to him?
Oh, he locked up?
Basically, like he caught a body, but he fighting it. I think he gonna beat it. You feel me?
So Dutchy the Great. Because,
I think so too, Dutchy.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. If I'm gonna be honest, this is the pin. Like, listen, we all know it's a lot of loopholes in the system. But you got to look at a couple of things, right? There is a lot of things that's playing cool on his side, but the crazy part for him to just even be in that situation, period, it's all boils down to why I asked the question. Now that the drill music does slow down because they either passing away or they're getting locked up. Is that now gonna have other drill artists that's coming up saying, all right, maybe I should be a drill artist, but just not do the whole diss and shit?
Nah. You know why I say no?
Good.
Because one, it's like popularized, like people get famous off of this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like it's like as long as there's clout chasers, there's gonna be motherfuckers drilling music. You feel me?
Melly Mel, what do you think? What's your perspective on this whole thing? Do you think it's gonna slow down? Motherfuckers gonna keep going?
Oh nah, it ain't slowed down none. It's still a lot of artists that ain't really popped just as of yet, but they gonna pop. The drill scene in New York is not fucking dead. It's not dead at all. I'm telling you, just because they're not commercialized, like Brian said, don't mean that they're still not popping in them streets. You got to keep your ear to the streets. The streets is still buzzing with the drill, with New York music. So it's gonna be a whole new stream of artists and a whole new wave of artists that's gonna come and pop up just out of nowhere, out of thin air, and it's gonna be lit. I'm telling you.
But
keep
now
y'all ear to the street.
But let me ask you this though, because even if it's a lot of artists popping up and the music could be good, but at the same time, you still got to get people to listen to it though.
Right.
That's the problem. Like, it's the listening to it. Even the youth right now are getting tired of just the same. Think about the TikTok shit, right? The TikTok shit goes so fast. Like, it'd be a whole TikTok fucking dance and a whole TikTok shit. Next thing you know, 2 weeks later, is a whole nother one coming. The attention span is very short with the youth now. But
it is.
I do feel like the reason why the drill scene is still even relevant now, because there's a lot of people outside of New York that's now doing New York drill.
Yeah.
Like, it's other states now, like Connecticut, Boston. I hear rappers now out there that with the last 6 months to a year are now, trying out drill music. It's rappers in Detroit right now. Detroit never jumped on the drill music when Chicago was doing it, but now you getting Detroit rappers that's now starting to try Brooklyn drill. But I feel like it's almost too little too late. This is something they should have did like a year or two ago. They may would have had a chance. But now it's like, if I'm a rapper, I know I can rap, but I know all these drill rappers are either A, getting locked up, or B, they passing away. Why do it?
Right. Hey, Harlem, what would you say about Bobby Smurda?
Smart. One word to describe him: smart. Stayed far out of that beef. Bobby Smurda could have came out, and because of his reputation of taking more years, so his mans and them could get less years, he would have had niggas running around calling him the big homie and all kind of stuff. Clout-wise, Brooklyn clout-wise, he could have came out, jumped right into that shit, and probably would have been a little bit more popular where he is right now. But 9 times out of 10, he probably would have been headed back to jail too, if not already. If not already. That's why I said Bobby Smurda, that was one of the smartest things he ever did. 6-7 years in jail to make you do that. Any nigga do a bid in jail and you come back and you get locked up and arrested and you go back in for the same shit all over again, you stupid. You deserve to be back in there.
Yeah.
But the thing with Bobby Smurda though is that Bobby Smurda had support. See, that's the difference. Bobby Smurda had support. When he came home to a private jet with Quavo giving him a chain and money and different things like that. He had support when he got out. So it's a difference. If you don't have no support when you get out and niggas ain't fucking with you like that, then it's a different story in a different situation. He was set up so that when he did come out, he could get right back on track to where he was.
But
so that's the difference.
If you hear the interview that he did with $1 million worth of game, it wasn't like niggas was running around the jail to come see him, visits and all that. He was refusing visits for a lot of things too. So him, he didn't know he was gonna come home to all of that. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is he could have took that money and took all the stupidness and went and brought like his niggas some chains. You see what I'm saying? And just been hanging out on the block all day. Bobby Smurda don't even live. He knew he was coming. He knew he was coming home to that.
he knew he was coming home to that. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in fucking hell he ain't been in contact with Quavo
You right.
for the time he was in jail. Like, nah, ain't no way he didn't know he was coming home to that. Nah, he knew he was coming home to that. He
Y'all
knew
remember when Roddy Rebel got out? When Roddy Rebel got out, he got out before Smurda did, right?
Yeah.
When Rebel got out, man, it was all over the news. I was like, they gonna take care. I was like, they gonna take care of Smurda when it's his time. They was buying Rebel like $250,000 chains. I was like, damn, who get out of jail and get that shit?
Yeah, it was the stand-up shit they did. But I'm talking about like when they first get like towards the end, they definitely knew that they was gonna probably, but I don't think Quavo hit Bobby Shmurda up like 6 years ago to my when you get home, mama, because think about when
probably not 6 years ago, Smiley, but probably towards the end, he probably already had shit in the works for when he knew he was about to get out and come home, so that he'd be straight when he get out and when they get out. You feel me? So I don't think it was just out the ordinary, out the blue, because just niggas being who they are coming out of jail. You got to keep in mind, they just coming out of jail. You just see a nigga pop up at the airport, you feel me, with a chain and money, and you'll be like, yo, what the fuck is really going on? So I don't think it was that. I think niggas was in talks and conversations before he got out, and that's what that shit was about. Real talk.
That shit was, listen, that shit was dope for anybody to come home, especially like when you don't ain't like he did a song with the nigga before in the past and no shit like that. Like they didn't have no concept. It's just when you with a strong team and when you with a group and when you with niggas you grew up about, anybody who has people close to them like that understood what he did with some stand-up shit. That was stand-up shit he did. You see what I'm saying? As far as like taking an extra 6 years, like you took extra years, and the dude who you took extra years for got out before you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people don't do that. Majority of the people wouldn't do that for somebody outside of like their kids or like brother or some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So he could have took that and he could have took all of that, power or I don't even want to call it clout, but he could have took all of that and just took it and then ran in a negative direction with it. And came home and been a so-called big homie. He could start dissing the GDs and all that and, doing all that shit. But he came out and I didn't think Bobby Shmurda was going to come out and stay this far away from the beat. I thought it was going to be, little subliminal shots, but nothing crazy if they went at him. But even the GDs, people from that was before that might have more problems with them was even still like, yo, what he did was some stand-up shit. You haven't heard nobody say a Bobby Shmurda diss track?
Yeah, like the whole hood really was like on every side was like what he done was some super real shit.
Correct. You see what I'm saying? So Arthur Bird, what's good?
What's happening? What's good tonight?
Hey shit, man, chilling.
What's up?
How y'all doing? How's everybody in the chat doing tonight?
Doing good.
All right.
Just talking this tri-state shit. These lights is bright as a motherfucker. Got a nigga over here sweating. Word up. But Arthur Bird, man, I know you're not too familiar as far as like the the whole drill scene or whatever like that, because that's a little bit as far as out our era, man. But do you feel like a lot of people when they do get locked up and they come home from jail, do you feel like a lot of these young kids in the day and age, the way they act now, they're gonna learn their lesson or they're gonna come out still drilling and thrilling?
It depends on who they choose to surround themselves with after they come out. I mean, you would hope that they would learn something in there, but I mean, we got more followers out here nowadays than we do leaders in this newest generation, man. And I mean, it's easy to come back out and get right back to doing what you're doing, because I mean, you ain't got to put no thought into that. That ain't getting better. That ain't trying to improve. That's just going back down the same road. And the funny thing about that is my fiance was talking to me about a poem, a piece of prose that spoke to a guy who was walking down the street and he fell into a hole. It took him years to get out of the hole. So he said, all right, I know the hole is right there. I'm going down this same street and I'm going to walk on the sidewalk so I don't fall in the hole. He walks on the sidewalk, he falls in the hole. So he says, how in the hell did I fall in the hole and I was on the sidewalk? So We said, well, damn, if I fell in the hole walking down the middle of the street, and I fell in the same hole walking on the sidewalk and in the grass, maybe I need to walk down a different street where there are no holes. Then I don't have to worry about falling in. So
that's smart. Shit, that's like a motherfucker. And listen, I know a lot. That's gonna go over a lot of heads.
Yeah, that's gonna go over a lot of people head.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, but that shit made perfect sense. It's like, why keep falling? Why keep going back and falling into the same hole all over again?
I mean, if you know hustling puts you in jail the first time, why you gonna go right back to it? You know, like, yeah.
That's a fact, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. We might as well, while we up here, everybody could just chill up here. We're gonna get into a little bit of spoken word from our guy, your guy, Arthur Bird. You ready, Arthur Bird, or you need some
you know I'm ready. I'm definitely ready, you know.
All right, so everybody can hang, everybody can stay up here, but just put y'all mute up real quick. Arthur Bird.
Yes.
We about to get a little spoken bird with it. Yes, sir. Let's get into it.
All right. Here we go tonight. Happy to be here tonight, people. And we gonna say it like this. It's Words from a Bird, Harlem Smiley, Melly Mel, peace to the chat. And Words from a Bird is about to give you some of this pandemic poetry. As long as we in the pandemic, I'ma always have material. This one tonight is called High on the Hog. Fast food prices soar. A pack of wings costs $30 in the grocery store. We hungry for more than physical food. Translation gets lost in negative attitudes. Spirits and bodies starving for more nourishment as well as encouragement. Trust in Jesus' name, no 2 days are the same. How we gonna continue to evolve if we don't understand the problems we have to solve? No precautions taken. Food so high, I had to eat the eggs and skip the bacon. Price tag had me in a fog. See, that's why I'm not trying to live high on the hog. High on the hog, baby. We can't do it. But until we get over this pandemic, food prices gonna soar and we're gonna have more problems to face. So let's wash your hands, man, and put a mask on.
That's a fact, man. Make sure y'all wash y'all hands for sure. I try to tell people, man. Yo, if y'all want
that was dope. That was lit.
Thank you, man.
So I got off the bird, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
Words from a bird.
Word up, man. Yo, Melly, you see I got some little put my little, see, I put this little, what's the name? Let me see if Melly recognize this.
What
man.
you got?
We gonna put CT in the background, man.
What you got?
You got CT in the background, man. I took Brooklyn out of the background to put CT in the background.
What you got? You got CT in the background?
Yeah,
hold on. I can't see it. Hold on.
It's a lot of us up here, you know, but it's kind of hard to find some CT relics, but I found one. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could be in the projects if we want to. I can put all of y'all in the projects right now.
Well, that's the Good Times projects.
Yeah, you know how that go. This the highest.
Wait, you said you had CT in the background? I ain't see CT in the background. Hold on.
That's right. That's right there.
Okay.
You know, that's right there. That's like off y'all water. I think that's a little training system over
the
there.
CT River.
There you go.
That's downtown.
It's snowing out there right now, right?
Yeah, it's snowing. It's snowing.
I don't know if that's downtown. Okay. No, I'm gonna have to give you some real CT relics, like
yeah, man. I'm gonna
for
need
sure, for sure.
I told you to upload that, man, because you know what I'm saying. I got a lot of Brooklyn ones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we could be in the mountains though right now. Fuck it, everybody in the mountains.
Damn.
Yeah.
See?
Off the bird, we ain't even gonna lie. We about to get crazy in this whole little. These podcasts in the metaverse and all that is about to be real.
Oh man, I can't wait. You know I'm looking forward to it. You know I got special poetry for the metaverse itself. So yeah, man, come on. I can't wait myself.
Man. I already picked out the sites and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing a lot of research this last week, man. You know, I haven't gonna lie. This that's why I try to tell niggas, man. It's like it's a different levels. It's different levels when you could just hit this live button and just go up here and just talk shit all goddamn day. Like, that's, I don't know, man. Salute to y'all who got channels, but this shit right here is a platform. Me and Melly Mel, whole shit we got flowing, man. That's platforms, man. This is shit that's gonna raise the bar and have a lot of people start thinking different rather than just hitting that live button with fucking, you know, kids screaming in the background and goddamn fucking, you know, y'all got roaches crawling up y'all wall and shit. Like, nah, my nigga, like, yeah, I'm saying there's more to it.
Y'all gotta stop fucking hating, man, on some real shit. I could have definitely been to my 1,000 by now if I just with my whole YouTube journey, going through bullshit and different things like that, but I definitely have different things to offer. And I'm gonna drop a little gem on y'all right now. If you go back to a lot of my old lives, yo, it would be a lot of shit that you could connect the dots with for a lot of shit that people said in those lives. Message.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey,
You know, yes, sir.
You hear about that Neuralink that Elon Musk trying to make?
Yeah, I heard about that.
What you think about that?
I don't got too much I ain't do too much research on it though, but I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people trying different stuff, trying new stuff. I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I don't think that's something myself I'm gonna super jump into until I get more, you know, but
I don't really like it too much, especially with this metaverse shit going on.
yeah, that's why I said though too. It's almost like, you know, you gotta let the other shit kind of explore, let that vent, you know, get good first before you try some shit that's similar to it, but not the same thing. So that's why I said I don't see me investing into that unless it's some shit that kind of just like take off from out of nowhere.
Nah, they was saying it was supposed to be like you can feel like whatever like in the virtual world, like basically like it's like an avatar.
Yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's it.
Like
Weird.
right now with the metaverse, you pretty much put on the goggles and all that shit, and then
Right.
you in there.
That shit different though. That shit like real life.
Yeah, with them, you got to put the gloves and shit on to where
What
the
the
touch.
hell?
Yeah, they trying to make everything like with the metaverse right now. All the bird is just in there virtually for the most part.
Right.
But what he's talking about is they created like some gloves, some shit to where you can actually feel what's in the metaverse. Like
So they're making it sensory. They're making it so it's sensory. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, like me and you could slap fives and like really feel the shit. You see what I'm saying? But I don't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Only problem is, like I said, I don't see that one going crazy because there's going to be a lot of weird shit that's going to be happening, and I don't know. I wouldn't invest into it just yet, but it could also be something that could also just take off.
Them gloves gonna be expensive, man.
They are. Everything's gonna be expensive. The goggles already is like. That's why I said. People think it's just like, you know, it's a free app, some shit you can just free. Like, nah, this shit is a lot of money in this, but at the same time, you're gonna have to definitely, you know, spend a little bit to even get into it. Like, you gotta.
Yeah. So what the goggles cost?
It's different shit. Like, it's different places that over, but it's a lot of plugins and shit you got to get to it. It's not even just the goggles. It's plugins and all kind of shit. You got to get subscriptions. Okay. It's a lot. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot to like me. If I wasn't doing it to make money or to invest into it, then I wouldn't. I ain't even gonna lie. Like me personally, like I don't know. People gonna go in the metaverse just to be, you know, fans and interact with people. But I mean, me, I just want, you know, that wouldn't just be me. No. But if you know, they gonna be
Arthur Bird.
Yeah.
The goggles are like $399. They call Oculus.
There you go. Oculus. I heard of those.
Word.
And once again, compared to, you know, $1,000 for PlayStations and $700 for PlayStations and all that, it's not that bad. But you gotta either be somebody who's gonna use that shit. Like, all right, I'm gonna go home from work and just chill in the metaverse and go sip coffee in a fucking Starbucks metaverse and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta pay for that shit though.
Yeah, and you gotta pay for it too. When you go sip coffee in the metaverse, you gotta pay for the coffee in the metaverse. So with the glove, you're gonna be able to fill the cup of. I don't know if you're gonna be able to. You like obviously you're not gonna be able to taste it and all that, but you're gonna be able to fill that cup when you picking that cup up and putting it like. That's why I said it's gonna be a little awkward. You're gonna get motherfuckers they're gonna be trying to slap asses on the low, like metaverse.
Yeah.
Run away like it's gonna get crazy in there. You know what I'm saying, like, I don't know. You don't want the shit to turn to like a GTA 5 role play kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, you want it to be, you know, it's supposed to be more like a social kind of thing. That's why if you somebody who got business ideas, right? I'm gonna be honest. The best way to test it out without like wasting hundreds of thousands of dollars and stuff like that is to do it in the metaverse.
Right.
You want to start up a restaurant, it's easier for you to just spend a little bit of, you know, spend a little cryptocurrency, do it in the metaverse. If that shit work in the metaverse, it might work in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, so that's why it's a good learning experience at the same time, you know, it's a good double standard. It's gonna be a great way for you to learn and make money at the same time. It's just once again, if you're not nobody who's planning on going in there to make money out of this shit, like you don't have a big risk factor. It's pretty much you just spend the money that you got to get what you need. But if you somebody who's trying to like invest, you can lose big. You can lose big in there. You can fuck around and open up a restaurant in there and nobody come eat at your restaurant. Guess what? You just spent $200 worth of cryptocurrency for people to come eat at your hotel and eat at your restaurant, and then now nobody ain't coming to eat there. They're not spending no crypto money. They're not eating none of your fake sandwiches, drinking none of your fake tea and none of that. And guess what? You ain't making no money. So the shit.
Hey, you talking all facts. You talking about some stuff that everybody else ain't talking about. They're not talking about like you can lose on the metaverse. Everybody think the metaverse a win-win situation.
Nope. That's the exact
opposite. It's a win-win situation when you doing it like how he's saying it. Like if you got the bread and you just invested in the metaverse and like you just doing it just to make money, it's an investment. That's a win-win. Like you learning and you winning at the same time. It's a win-win. But like if you just doing it just to do this shit, then you losing out. Like you're a customer at that point.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, too. But it's like, so but also for people,
it's better to be an investor than to be a customer.
Yeah, it's better to be an investor than just to be a customer. But at the same time, it's also a bigger risk for you to be an investor versus you just being actually just, you know, because once again, if you in there just to, you know, politic and shit, like you can control your money or how much, you know, you spending and all that, you know, there's no hit lose, you know, with the investor. Once you spend the money to actually be like, okay, I think this will work in the metaverse. Once you spend that money, it's gone. So you got to try to make that money back just like any regular business. And if you're not doing a proper promotion and stuff like that too, nobody's going to know. And nobody's going to come over there and do it. Same thing with NFTs. If you were spending money, you got to spend money to make an NFT. You see what I'm saying? But if you're not promoting it and nobody ain't buying it, it's just a lost cause at that point. Like the shit is going to just sit there forever. You see what I'm saying? So, so it's a bigger risk. You just doing that as an investor. You see what I'm saying? But it's a bigger reward too. Rather than like if you just sitting there just going there every day, you're never gonna really flourish or really take advantage of the money making aspect of it. But you know, if you in there with the purpose of making money, just realize it could be a game, but at the same time, just like any other regular business, the shit could just be a big loss.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, sir.
Let's say if you advertising your music in the metaverse, you probably get a big return because people you advertise your music in the metaverse, and you come out of the metaverse in the real world, they're gonna see you perform for real.
That's a fact. See, with the good thing with the music in the metaverse is same thing with Arthur Bird with the spoken word. It's actually like platforms and shit that you can build. You can build like little stadiums and you can build shit. So instead of you just having an album out or you just going online and just doing videos and shit, you can actually sit there in the metaverse at your house with them goggles on and shit and actually perform, you know, your shit in front of people. Now they actually spending money like they do a regular concert to come and watch you perform these songs and shit like that.
I'm with that. That's
it's so dope with metaverse with the music because it's so many aspects. You can build the old school record store in the metaverse. And literally, I could have Dutchy the Great shit in one booth. I could have Tigger in one booth. I could have Arthur Bird with the spoken word in one booth. I could have myself in a whole nother booth. And people could just come to the record store like they used to do back in the day and just listen to your music right there. Like,
wow.
Like it's so many ways you can do with your music inside of there. You can have a restaurant and you can have a jukebox sitting in the restaurant, but your jukebox can have nothing but drill music inside of the shit. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, they paying money, crypto, to hit that jukebox and listen to your shit. There's many ways for you to get money. If somebody, that's what I'm saying, like it could be anything, like shit like that. I can see Melly Mel building a restaurant. Yo, listen, I got music, whatever like that. I got a jukebox. All right, cool. I get 20% of the sales of the jukebox. It's gonna be just like any regular business. Any regular business. I'm going to Melly Mel. All right, cool. I just spent such and such for the jukebox. We're gonna put it in here. You get 20% of the sales, you know, yada yada yada. We'll come back and renegotiate if shit get, you know, if shit get real good and shit like that. She may build 90 goddamn fucking diners, and now we got 90 jukeboxes in the diners, shit like that. So that's why I said you gotta treat it like a regular business, but at the same time, you using your regular money to do shit like that too. So you got to be very careful. That's why I said too before I was leaving, like YouTube is some shit where you can just jump in there and be like, all right, cool. It don't cost nothing. Like you can do the shit from your phone, like just jump ahead. Like, nah, this shit, you need to do a lot of research before you actually get into this shit. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I haven't really all I'm doing is free trial shit right now. Testing the waters on shit, seeing how to do shit and all that. Like, we already do the main part already, as far as the visuals and shit. Fonz Poe is one of the illest on here with that too. So we already got that part is already done. It's just the learning the whole business aspect of it, which I'm doing right now. So yeah, salute to everybody in the metaverse and all that shit. Even with this shit too, it's gonna be looking like we on roller coasters in this shit. The background gonna be moving and all kind of shit soon. You know what I'm saying? So, figuring some shit out, man. But we definitely getting to the, we gonna get to that metaverse money. We gonna get to that bucket. That's a lot of money. I missed out when niggas was talking about Bitcoin. Niggas was 3 years ago trying to get niggas to invest in Bitcoin 3-4 years ago. And I'm like, man, fuck that. I don't know what a cryptocurrency is. That shit sound like some Matrix shit. And man, how I did that shit, boy, I would have probably not even been here talking to y'all right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. Back then it was sounding like it was a scam.
Super scam. They had all them pyramid schemes going on and shit. Shit sounded like a super scam. But all the motherfuckers who did take a leap and actually did do it, look where they at right now. A lot of them sit back comfortable right now. Like, and everywhere take cryptocurrency right now. There's nowhere. I'm talking about hotels, car rental places. Like, it's nowhere right now. The only casinos and shit, shit where they take mainly, a lot of cash shit you can't. But other than that, though, Bitcoin is good everywhere. Cryptocurrency is good everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The Ethereum is the next thing that's coming up behind Bitcoin. That's the shit that I'm gonna use.
Okay.
Ethereum is just another form of cryptocurrency. Ethereum, like Bitcoin. Just like Bitcoin, but Ethereum has to do with like gas.
Okay.
Believe it or not, the higher the gas prices get, the higher the cost. Like right now, right? Gas prices is crazy. So the cost of Ethereum is super high. You see what I'm saying? So basically what happens, like Arthur Burr, let me give you an example, right? If I create an NFT, like some artwork, right? Like me in the projects right here. Say if I want to make this an NFT, it'll cost me like $100. It'll cost me like $100 just equivalent in Ethereum. But because the gas price is high right now, I might have to pay a fee, which they call a gas fee, of like $35 to $60. Now, when the gas prices are high, your fee to put up an NFT might be like $60. But if the gas price is low, it may be like only $35. So the only bad thing about using Ethereum is that you have to pay that fee when you putting stuff up there. And the higher the gas price is in the world, the higher your fee is going to be. But the good part about it is that it's blockchain, which means can't nobody jack your shit in a nutshell. Because I don't want to, lose a lot of people who might be watching this on the replay with all this, cryptocurrency lingo and all that. But all it means is that people can't jack your shit.
Okay.
That's all it means. Which means basically, if I put this picture up as a NFT and all that, they wouldn't be able to what's the name? They wouldn't be able to go and just use it again as they own NFT. Like the shit is already everywhere already. It's blockchain, which means they could never use this again. They can buy it from me, but they couldn't use it as they own. So that's a good thing. You spend a little bit more, but it's protection behind it. So you know how that go, man. And I'm saying, we learn it.
Yeah, we are, and I'm not gonna appreciate that, Smiley, because everybody doesn't know about Bitcoin and what's going on right now as far as NFTs. And to be honest with you, we've been using NFTs for like the past few years now. Like if you scroll down your bar right now and pull it down, you'll have an NFT up there if you want to use your if you got Google Pay or you want to use your money just have your card just virtually. It's been in the works. It's been in the process. But what they're not telling us is that a lot of this shit is when it comes to Bitcoin and different things like that, a lot of that shit is like paperless. So if somebody hacks your account and you got 3 million in that motherfucker, they can't trace back whoever fucking stole your 3 million. So now you back at point zero. You feel me? Now you back at point zero. So it's just a lot of kinks that they need to work out because it's not just the safest. It's not just the safest thing to do as of right now. And a lot of people have to understand that now that they're trying to commercialize NFTs and the metaverse and different things like that. They're working on the kinks because back then, I'm pretty sure that it's the same way now. When you bought Bitcoin, it was to basically purchase shit off of the black web.
Black web, yep.
So for those who are not familiar with the black web, that's where you can go to use your Bitcoin without a paper trail to do whatever the fuck you want to do on the black web. Yep. So it's a lot of people that don't know and not familiar with a lot of this shit, but as we definitely get into it and they're trying to legitimize what is it, Cash App, and legitimize a lot of shit so that people can invest their money safely and know what they're investing their money into. That's what I feel like that's what it's leading to. Because back then, Bitcoin, they didn't have no paper trail. You couldn't get a card to take your money off of an ATM with Bitcoin.
Nope, none of that shit.
And now they're capitalizing off of it. So now I feel like, now is the time to invest in it, because back then we didn't know what the fuck our Bitcoin was going to. You could go, like I just said, the black web is one of the most infamous places for people to use Bitcoin, especially when you have about $3 million in Bitcoin and you using it to buy different things off of the black web. So now I feel like now they're commercializing it, and now they're giving people a safer route to spend their money on frivolous bullshit like the metaverse to buy. Frivolous bullshit, real talk, because you're buying, I'm gonna say this, you're buying land for $15,000 in the metaverse, but you're really spending $40,000 in real money. So honestly, the money value is not going to change when it comes to the American dollar or when it comes to the dollar bill. It's not going to change, because if you really look at it, I'm going to just say this. When you really look at it, a lot of people will change their money into coins, but not a lot of their money is going to go to those coins.
But the good thing about the Ethereum, Melly, that's one of the cryptocurrencies that you can actually switch over to US dollar.
Yeah, but you also have to think about it, because even though you could switch that into American dollars, you have to think about it. A lot of these people who's investing in this metaverse and all that other shit, their money is not really fully into American accounts. They have Swiss bank accounts to where their money is offshore, so that money will still be of value even into third world countries. You have to think about it. A lot of third world countries is not going to have the paper value or anything like that. They'll just have these coins that when you go to a city like in Mexico, where they're only going to take cash and don't take Bitcoin, that your money is still going to be valuable. So we have to think about that. Money is still valuable. These Bitcoins is just now and what they're trying to convert over to, but they're not realizing that a lot of people are still not up on this NFT and coins and Bitcoin, and you're investing your money in that. See, you have to have money, paper money, to invest in the Bitcoin.
Right. Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all,
what they're not understanding.
I'm gonna tell y'all who up on the cryptocurrency. It's these hackers. So I want to say maybe like earlier today, it was it came across a news feed that the hackers stole like $80 million from a platform called like DeFi platform or something.
That's a lot of fucking.
But that's 80 billion in crypto. That's not 80 billion in real live $100, $20, $5 bills. That's not the same. It is in that sense. You could only spend that commercially, or you could only spend that in a sense of in that way. You can't really spend that 80 billion or 80 million in real time or real cash. That's what people are not understanding. Like, they want us to invest in this, but real money is still going to be real money, and it's still going to exist. How do y'all think people are funding their Bitcoin? Through real cash, real money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hard. That's the thing I see that a lot of people. You speaking facts. It's like when I talk to people about the cryptocurrency, it's like how the question is, how can I convert that cryptocurrency into cash? But it's like it does, but it doesn't. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yep. No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying, because we buying this cryptocurrency with real money, and it's converting into coins, but it's like you have real money. No, the real money is always going to talk. If you got that cash money, that real paper, that green, that's what's buying all of these Bitcoins.
Yeah, like
are people not paying attention?
Like, let's say for instance, right? Them niggas they done hacked the damn PlayStation network and all kind of shit, had shit shut down. I feel like cryptocurrency is some shit that they may be able, if they did that shit, a lot of people, which is like me, I like some old school $100 bills you could just put under your bed. Or, you know what I'm saying? If some shit go wrong, I know it's a lot of bank chains. Like, I'm going right to the bank. Like, y'all niggas got a lot of money in that vote. With this whole cryptocurrency, is like, it's not too many people you can go to if shit go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Especially before with Bitcoin, there wasn't even like, they had a number you can call, but that was almost like having a prepaid or one of them online banks or something like that. Like, you was getting almost no help. Almost, because it was only used for, you know, black market kind of shit, behind the scenes kind of shit. Like, Bitcoin almost didn't even make it. But the reason why it got crazy is because what people was using Bitcoin for. I ain't even gonna lie, it might have been a lot of illegal purchases done with Bitcoin. Was I there for any of them or participated? Nah. But at the end of the day, we talking about, like, when we say black market stuff that us on this platform don't purchase. We not talking about like no damn, these niggas are selling 8 balls and they got, nah, we ain't talking about that shit. We talking about shit that our people don't normally condone in. Like, motherfuckers may be selling parts to damn fucking, you want this
big fat
shit like this on here.
Right.
So I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Have y'all ever seen what a Bitcoin looks like in real life?
Hell no.
Have y'all never seen what a Bitcoin looks like in real life? Like, you could actually hold a Bitcoin in your hand.
I haven't seen what a Bitcoin look like, but I seen
in your hand. No, I'm talking about in your hand.
No,
like you seen the Bitcoin for sure, and they will never do that. You know why? Because this is just my theory. This is just my thing. I feel like Bitcoin is like gold. Like, you know, when you see gold, it's like a gold in your hand, right? But they will never give us Bitcoins in real cash because it doesn't amount really to nothing. And honestly, I feel like when you do Bitcoin, I feel like it's just there for some internet purpose shit, internet stuff. And you got to understand that a lot of this Bitcoin stuff, when they go to cash out on that Bitcoin, you have to have the money in your account for them in order to cash that shit out. They wasn't doing ATM Bitcoins or Bitcoin cash cards until now. That shit was just all computerized and everything else. You just transferring money to one account to this account. That's what Bitcoin really was. Real talk. But now they're trying to commercialize the Bitcoin in a way to where it's like, all right, you have the money in your account. It's still cash. It's still cash. It's still cash. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. It's still cash.
Melly, let me give you a scenario.
ATM. All right, go ahead.
Somebody ran down on you right now and was like, Melly, I trade you. If you give me $500, because you know that's how all them little YouTube, I mean, not the YouTube, the messenger scams and all that be. You give me 500 of your regular US dollars, and I'll give you 5,000 Bitcoin. You taking it? I didn't hear your response.
Hell nah. I'm not taking it. Why would I take it? You're not showing me nothing in US dollars to where I can use exactly right now. And you want to give me 5,000 Bitcoins for what? I can't use that to go pay for groceries.
They could send it to you through Cash App. Cash App and Bitcoin is compatible.
No. See, that's the thing though. See, a lot of people is not understanding that this Bitcoin is basically like you have to pay for Bitcoin in cash.
The fee, they all got fees. They
You
all
have
like
to
which one
pay
is higher.
for Bitcoin in cash. It don't make no sense. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. It don't make
like
sense.
The government, it's like they get.
You
It's like
have
getting double
to pay
taxed.
for Bitcoin, right? It's like you have to pay for Bitcoin in cash. I'm buying Bitcoins on the stock market with my cash, right? And I'm getting these coins, right? And it's gonna go up in value and different things like that. But there's been a lot of problems with people trying to cash out when they got 500K, 200K, trying to cash out on their Bitcoins, and they can't even do that. So now you stuck with 200K worth of Bitcoins that you really can't even do shit with. Oh, I'm gonna buy property in the metaverse.
I'm not fuck that. It's a lot of ways now. Probably not like 2-3 years ago. But now it's a lot of shit now that you can spend. You can purchase cars with cryptocurrency. You can pretty much do everything except for do shit like they do.
Still cash. It's still cash. It's still cash. It's still cash money. You cannot get up here on this internet and put this much money into a certain investment or whatever, right? And think that your cash is still not value. Your cash is of value. And this is the problem. They want people to think that this Bitcoin is going to just be this, that. No, the cash money is what the people is really wanting and what the people really is looking for. It's the cash. It's not the Bitcoin. The cash is still going to hold a value and the dollar is still going to hold a value. You have to pay for these Bitcoins in order to convert it to cash.
I feel like me, right? Like say for us in the instance, right? Our podcast take off and start going crazy in the metaverse. I feel like what we gonna be is we gonna be the smart niggas that convert our Bitcoin, like not just sit there and have the shit just sitting on. I'm not gonna let my shit pile up to 500,000. I'm gonna be converting that shit slowly as it's going over to regular US currency. Because a lot of banks do that now. You can go to these banks now and but once again, like you said, it's going to be a fee. If you go to that bank with 500,000 of cryptocurrency, you might leave out of there with nice little 420, 380.
No, pay me in cash. Pay me in cash. Because while we sitting up here buying these Bitcoins and everything, who you think the fuck got the real cash? So that when we go overseas and when they got other shit going on, like, no, pay me in cash. I want my money in cash. Period.
I think in a big way, we have an issue with putting our faith in something that we can't touch, that we can't really see. You know, Bitcoin is not really tangible until, like, we talking about, you cash it out, but we making a lot of money moves with it, like real money. But where is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what a Bitcoin look like? It ain't something you walk around in your pocket with like a dime or a quarter. So you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I would be one of the people that would just have both. Like, say for instance, right? I know if I'm going on vacation, I call a hotel and the hotel said, yeah, we take lithium, we take Ethereum, we take Bitcoin. What? I'm gonna just use that shit like a motherfucker. If I go to rent a car,
hell yeah,
and a rental car tell me that they take cryptocurrency, I'm gonna use that. What's the name? A lot of these restaurants now, they little Zeos, them shits that be sitting there on them restaurants, a lot of them shits is taking cryptocurrency. And because that's why I thought it was smart for Cash App to get compatible with Bitcoin, because Cash App have cards that you can they have like fucking ATM cards that you can take money out of ATM and you can use them just like a regular, you know, prepaid debit card. The only thing with that is it's a limit on Cash App. You're not allowed to take more than $13,000 out a day on Cash App. But me, that would have been me. I would have been going right to my bank. Yo, listen, let me get this 13. I'm right back there the next day. I need another 13. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have been switching all my shit over. I'm 13 of them niggas to death. Like, you already know what you here for today. You here for another 13?
All that cash up out of there.
Yeah, I'm getting that shit out of there. I'm not letting this shit sit there to get to 200, 300, 400,000 because I'll be nervous as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
That of a click of a button, that shit could just be gone. But if I'm going there getting 13s and just transfer that shit over to my regular account, then I know the bank, they can cover all them 13s, no problem. But with Bitcoin, I don't know. Who the fuck am I supposed to go down there and scream at? Because my goddamn 200,000-300,000 is gone. Ain't nobody go scream at.
You gonna be?
Man, I heard something like that one.
So let me ask you a question. So if Bitcoin is the future and everything like that, why the fuck would they put Maya Angelou on the new quarter?
Ah, damn. They put Maya Angelou on a what? On a new quarter? What, Harriet Tubman?
On the new quarter. They put Maya Angelou on a new quarter that's coming out in a city near you. Maya Angelou is on the new quarter. They're still making money, printing coins, printing money, doing all of this other stuff. So what really makes y'all think that we really, not to like sound like a pessimist, not at all, but it just bugs my brain and bugs my mind that y'all are still printing new money, new coins, new this, that, and the third. If money, like regular money, regular currency, the American dollar wasn't just way better than Bitcoin. I feel like this shit is just a fucking ploy, man. It's a ploy to get everybody to invest their money into something that's possibly gonna crash. Now everybody done got their money invested into this shit, and nobody has no real fucking currency, no real money, while the government has all the fucking money.
It's true, because when you look at,
that's just my thing.
When you look at Webull, right? You know, Webull is where you trade those stocks at. If you look at Webull, they always try to get you by having some type of roulette, by having some type of casino type of machine. If you tell 3 people about this, you can pull this lever and possibly win some free stocks. You can possibly win some free cryptocurrency. Everybody know that the casino and those slot machines, they was just set up to waste people time and to get people money while they were waiting to do something else in the beginning, and it just turned into a big business. Everybody want to win something.
That's a fact. No, hey, listen, that's you right. Especially any kind of casino gambling chance to win something for free. That shit works out all the time. And once again, because it's like, you know, Bitcoin is just something that, not just Bitcoin specifically, because there's a lot of different cryptocurrencies now. Bitcoin is just the first one to get very familiar, and that's only because what it was used for a lot. But same thing with Cash App. Like Cash App is gonna forever be known because a lot of YouTubers, you know, and other people like on Twitch and stuff like that, a lot of these platforms used it in the last few years, especially over the time of the pandemic, to actually get paid. And then it became more like a new like a Western Union kind of, but it was easier because once you was able to connect your bank to get to your Cash App card, now you was able to send money to people. You know, somebody call you, hey, can I borrow 200? You ain't got to go down to the damn Western Union and pay $15 to go send it out. You can literally just go on your bank, take it, put it on your Cash App card, and then just send it over to the person. It's a boom bop bit thing without you going anywhere. So that's kind of, I'm gonna be honest, like I do feel like eventually the dollar that we all know and love is gonna eventually evaporate, but I don't think we're gonna be around to see it. Like I feel like we're at that beginning era right now, to where if 100 years from now the dollar don't exist, I feel like we're at the beginning right now to where everything is gonna be linked to cards. You see what I'm saying? To where everything is gonna be linked to a card. Whatever kind of card you got, that's what's gonna be, you know, that's what's gonna be your money right there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
That I believe that. I believe that too. Something I want to talk about is that does anybody remember when Pornhub got into like some big trouble with the government, and they said that you cannot use your credit card to be a member of Pornhub anymore. The only way you could join was if you had some type of cryptocurrency.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was like a few years back. Now, when that happened, they were saying like Pornhub was having too much illegal content up there, and when that happened, it was kind of like, when you think about it, that's when Bitcoin kind of started to become big.
that's crazy. I don't know. Man, listen, that shit for many years, motherfuckers have been using. That's why I'm surprised the shit kind of drifted over to kind of like YouTube and all that shit and these other social media platforms. But that been the number one thing to hack into niggas' phones. Melly, you got an echo.
My bad.
Now you good. Go ahead. Say what you about to say. Go ahead. You good.
No, I was gonna say that they've been showing the light into Bitcoin and different things like that. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Queen of the South. It's a show on Netflix. It's called Queen of the South, and you know, this has to do with drug lords and different things like that. Old girl was just doing, and she, you know, she invested basically all of her money into Bitcoin, and then had to take all of that shit off of a CD. I know it's a TV show and everything like that, but y'all definitely have to pay attention to
Ain't it a Mexican lady too that's the Queen of the South?
Queen of the South. Yes, Queen of the South. Yes. And it showed a light into Bitcoin in such a way to where I'm like, hey yo, if a motherfucker could just take my money, my 3 million like that with no trace, no paper trail, I'm good. I don't want it.
Yeah,
I don't want it. I could take somebody else's money with 3 million. I don't fucking want no parts, because at the end of the day, it just showed that you have to go through 1,000,001 hoops just to get that 3 million off of a CD, off of a hard drive, off of everything else. Like, nah, I'm all good. They got all your information in the system. Like, nah, I'm all set. Honestly, I feel like that was just a ploy, because old girl still had money. She just invested that 3 mil into whatever the hell she got going on illegally, and that's what that was about. You feel me? So nah.
I'm just so nervous with the shit, because all it takes is for you to hack into one company. It's not like, you know, like if you hack into Chase, right? You're gonna hack into all the Chase. You're gonna be able to jack shit from mad different Chase all around. With Bitcoin, is one company. So if you hack into Bitcoin, you're gonna have access to everybody who has Bitcoin accounts. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like it's multiple separate different banks and different branches and in different states and like, nah, that shit is a whole as a one. So that's what I'm nervous of. I feel like there is nothing out here that can't be hacked. That's how
so you
I
have no
thinking.
protection with Bitcoin. Like, all right, so if you had the bank, you got FDIC. And that's the federal, government, and they back the money. So it's never a situation where you could just lose your money. It's insured. You have no insurance with Bitcoin. It's just like the wild, wild west. If it get hit up, it just get hit up.
It's very little protection when it comes down to Bitcoin. I wouldn't say it's none. It's very little protection. Reason being, is nowhere or no bank that you can go to and just, complain about shit and shit like this. Like, oh, this transaction is all fucked up. I'ma just go and just do this and such and such and such and such. So now that they're connected with stuff like Cash App, right? Cash App pretty much made it a little bit more safe than usual. Reason being because Cash App has a lot of limits on stuff. Cash App is not going to be connected to the black market kind of thing. So that's why now that it's legal, you good. But that's why I said Cash App has a limit now to where you could only take $13,000 a day. They did that specifically when they became partners with Bitcoin because they know a lot of people will be trying to go down. Just think about it, right? Like you got to do a lot of transactions to go down to. You see what I'm saying? But you ask motherfuckers to do it. They'll go to every bank ATM and take $200, because that's what you can do. Because now that Cash App has ATM cards, you get the opportunity or the chance to do that. But go ahead, Brian.
So before was the limit on Cash App like $15,000, wasn't it?
It wasn't no limit before. Cash App didn't have a limit on how much you could take off daily. But that was when it was just first,
Yeah, they did. They have a limit just like every other kind of prepaid card.
No, they do now, but Cash App before didn't have a limit. It didn't have a daily limit.
They did. They did have a limit. You can't. They did have a limit. You can't take a certain amount of money. No, they did because just being by FDC regulations, you can't take a certain amount of money off of a card in one day. It doesn't matter if it's Cash App, your regular bank. No, they had a certain amount that you could definitely take out in a day.
So listen, if I have a regular bank card and I go to the bank and I have $80 million in there and I go and withdraw $80 million, the only thing they're gonna tell me is gonna take them a couple of days to get it prepared. I don't have a limit that I can take off for my bank card, a daily limit. The only prepaid cards, the only thing that have daily limits off it. Cash App when it first came,
every bank has a limit that you can take off every day. Yes,
a bank. You talking about from the ATM machine?
From the ATM, not like the teller.
No. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm thinking that you're talking about like an ATM card. ATM card. Okay, ATM teller card, now.
Yeah. So most places like $1,000. If you talking about an ATM, I'm not talking about an ATM. I'm talking about if I go to my regular bank right now and go down there and say, hey, let me get my $80 million out the bank. Only thing they're going to tell me, we need a couple of days to get it prepared. There's no daily limit on that. But with Cash App, they didn't have a daily limit on there before. You can go down and you can take off however much because it was new. Nobody was using Cash App for hundreds of thousands of dollars like they do now. There was no daily limit on it. When they got with Bitcoin, everybody started using it. That's when battle rappers started getting paid with Cash App. You got weed dealers started getting paid. Everybody get paid with Cash App. So they had to put a daily limit on it. $13,000 for a prepaid card is a high daily limit. That's the highest prepaid limit I've seen for any card. But they did that because they know when it comes down to Bitcoin, you can sell an NFT for that anytime. But most people thinking like me, like, nah, I don't trust this crypto shit. I'm about to take that shit off. Zoom. Now you got 1,000 niggas trying to take off hundreds of $1,000s through Cash App, change your Bitcoin to regular US dollar like it's too much. That's why they got the limit on that. You see what I'm saying? So, once again, you got to sit back and just ask yourself, like, is it really worth it for you to do it? That's why I said I would be one of the motherfuckers to where I'm changing that shit over like crazy. I don't care if I'm losing out on 8%. I'm saying every time I'm doing transactions, it's worth it because of, from once again, I feel like that's some shit the motherfucker hack, and then that
Because
should just be gone.
they know people not gonna trust it 100%.
Yeah,
it's just like the banking system. People don't trust the bank 100%, and it's been around for 1,000 years. The bank crooked in the first place because let's say they charge you all these fees from the get-go, to use their services. Then, let's say, how everybody do. They run the bank scam, they put the money in, they steal the money out, then they report the money lost, right? The bank be having enough money to put the money that was stolen or taken away back. So
if you got a bank account and you're not using your account to build interest on it, and you got your money just sitting in the bank, not build the interest, is stupid as fuck. Because all the bank is doing is just using your money. That's all the banks do. They use your money to pay other people, and they keep reversing that. So when you're ready to take your money out, only thing they doing is using somebody else's money to pay you. All they keep doing. And you know what they doing? They charging interest rates every time. So that's how they making their money off of that. If I got $1,000 in the bank, you got $1,000, Melly got $1,000, Alderberg got 1,000. Say Melly need her 1,000 first. She go to the withdraw 1,000. They gonna say, okay, cool, we got her 1,000. But just say I come right behind it, then I need 1,000. Then y'all all need 1,000. The next person come, they gonna use his 1,000 to pretty much pay the last person, which was Brian. All right, so we gonna use Peter money to pay Brian Mobley. But then now Melly done paid. She done took her 1,000 out, but now she putting more back in there now too. But now we done hit her with the 8% interest fee. So her 1,000 turned into her pretty much paying 1,100. So we done made 100, but now Peter need $1,000. So we gonna use Melly 1,000. We gonna keep the 100, but use her 1,000 to pay Peter. And they just keep reversing that cycle all over again until eventually they done made a general profit over the shit. And then it just keeps being a general profit to them.
But it's the same way with insurance.
Same shit with insurance. The same shit with insurance. That's why it's always best if you want to do that to have a CD account.
So do y'all think that these millionaires are doing that? Y'all think these billionaires and these millionaires are doing that?
Nah, they know that already. Any smart investor, they got the account to where they should just build the interest on it.
Right, and they're keeping their money off American soil in order to build up whatever they got going on. When you don't have American accounts and you got Swiss accounts, your money is gonna build and your money is gonna stay there, and you gonna have the same amount of money. These people are not fucking stupid. These rich people are not stupid. They have their investments tied up.
But a Swiss account ain't foolproof. Now I done heard about some of us getting burned with Swiss accounts.
But the Swiss started that. The Swiss started that whole thing where give us your money, let us use it, sit here for a couple of years, and then we'll pay you more money for just letting us use it. That's why Swiss accounts got so popular,
so big, so popular. A lot of these millionaires, their net worths are not even really accumulated in as such, because America doesn't see offshore accounts and other accounts as money to America.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why they send their money offshores and have other accounts that's not over here, to where they can't accumulate or calculate that money and make them pay taxes on it. That's the issue. When you have an American account, you have to pay taxes on your bank account. When you're a millionaire, that whatever. If you putting that in your paperwork when you do taxes.
These fucking
they
celebrities
can't tax that money.
These celebrities are super stupid. And you right, Melly. They be doing so much to just like avoid paying taxes. Then your ass end up like Wesley. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying?
Like, yo, why y'all think Donald Trump, Orange Man, got off with not paying taxes? His money is in other accounts and somewhere else in a whole nother country.
Yep.
Why y'all think that Russell Simmons was able to move to a whole nother country with no charges or nothing, tax like that? Like, come on now. Like, y'all gotta listen. Y'all have to understand, man. This shit was built off of the American dollar. It was built off of money.
All right, so since we talk,
Money to buy Bitcoin. Like,
all right, since
come
we talking
on,
about that,
like, come on.
since we talking about that, let's talk about a dual citizenship. So I see a lot of people have dual citizenships, right? How do you even get a dual citizenship?
Oh, that's easy. Like, say for instance, right? I see that a lot out here too because I'm so close to the Mexico border. But you do get a lot of people that want to work out here in California, but want to live in Mexico because it's so cheap. It's like, say for instance, right? I'm in a military town, so you get a lot of these kids that come out here and they want to live. Once they get out of boot camp and all that, get out of school, they want to live on their own, but they don't want to spend no goddamn $2,000 to live in no 1-2 bedroom apartment to where you can go right across the border 15-20 minutes away and you can live and get a goddamn 6-bedroom house for like $600-$800. You see what I'm saying? And just drive across the border, every day. You're getting
Man,
more
that's
and you're
stupid
saving
right
a
there.
lot
Who
more
wouldn't want
money.
to do that? That's
Yep.
crazy.
Only problem is sometimes off the bird, it take you 2 hours to get across that border. That's the trade-off, though. It's not like,
Oh,
it's
Lord,
not
I done got fired. I'm late for work.
Yeah, correct. You see what I'm saying? That's the trade-off, though. It take you 2 hours across that border. So some people, if you got to be to work 7 o'clock in the morning, guess what time you leaving? Your 15-minute commute just turned into 2 hours and 15 minutes. You see what I'm saying? So
Oh, damn, you at the house at 4 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, then you got to do that shit going back too. So that's the trade-off. But a lot of them too, when they out there, they got to do that dual citizenship shit. You see what I'm saying? So they'll have like a Mexico license and they'll have like a California license. They'll have a California address and they'll have a Mexico address. You see what I'm saying? That happens a lot too when you travel a lot too, and you end up getting property in these different places and stuff like that. When you live out there for a certain amount of time, you also can apply for dual citizenship. All you have to pretty much do is be a business owner or be a homeowner, for the most part. Dear self, what's good? And that's how you could pretty much get you. But it has to be a reason, though. It's not like, oh, shit, I just came over here to visit. I want to be here. Like, let me go. Like, nah, you need paperwork. Like, when you go to get your paperwork, they're going to ask you, like, those questions. Like, what are you out here for? Like, what do you own? You need shit in your name just like you do anywhere else. So if you don't have nothing in your name, you're not going to go get no citizenship. Unless you done knocked up one of their women or something like that, then that's a whole new ball game. You know what I'm saying? But you still want to use the paperwork.
Yeah, and that's for the foreigners. That's for the foreigners because even us in America, like on some real stuff, I've been doing my research, and honestly, we need to start putting stuff in our LLCs.
Yeah.
We need to start putting our stuff in our LLCs, and that's what's really gonna accumulate generational wealth. True. When we put stuff in our LLCs and in our businesses, that's what's gonna accumulate the money. That's when you could get business credit. That's when you could, do different things because you put in, different things in your LLCs. Our houses need to be in our trust funds that are, in our LLCs. Like, it's just different things that we can do that a lot of us are not talking about that we need to be talking about. And trust me, I'm working on it.
Yep.
Well, the key to it is streams of income. You got to have more than one source of income, and that's why I said I mess with the Bitcoin and what we're talking about in the metaverse. But I ain't gonna put all my eggs in no one basket. I want to have streams of income. I want to have money coming from over here, money coming from over there. From all directions. I want to be getting hit with the blessing of money. That's my goal.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was me for last year for the most part. That's why I said too, it's like it's good when you got just like money coming from, and I seen that too. That's why I decided to, even with my platform in particular, just to change the whole aspect of what my platform was about. Because once again, I could sit here and talk gang shit all day, but at the end of the day, nobody's gonna want to sponsor that. So last year is like with me having the album out, that was a check. YouTube, that was a check. Sponsor, that was a check. You see what I'm saying? It was just like checking. Then on top of your regular job, it was just checks, just pretty much, was just coming around from everywhere. But then I noticed too, like they could have just been coming way further than that if I would have started doing this last year. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm looking around at all the other bloggers that's doing gang shit, and none of them got sponsors. But I understand why. Nobody wants. Nike is not sponsoring anybody who's talking about Bloods and Crips on their platform the whole time.
Not at all.
They not. Adidas, fucking none of these people. Dior, you got good wigs. Nobody, you baby clothes. I don't
might get British Knights. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
I seen something where it said that Nike and Adidas were sponsoring owners of NFTs now.
Yeah, Nike is doing a lot of sponsorship right now. What Nike is doing, they reaching out to a lot of creators right now, and they doing a lot of sponsorship with a lot of different people. My advice to a lot of people is too, because it's a lot of local businesses. It's a lot of people now that's starting to realize like this is the promotion now. Now that you can put ads and shit like this on your platform and do it yourself without actually have to go and like do commercials and all that shit. Like, go to the company and get slots. It's way easier now. So they're starting to realize like we can do this. But the only problem is your content has to be worthy of their product. If you talking about gang shit and negativity and spinning the block all day, who the fuck watching that that's really gonna go like, oh yeah, I'm about to go cop those Nike? Like, nah, niggas thinking about doing crime and all kind. Like, they're not thinking about. But if you doing regular everyday just positivity, and yeah, we can sponsor that. Yeah, like let's throw him a little money and see if we can in between the little slot, get him to throw us out, shit like that. But my advice to you YouTubers and shit like that, don't just take the first. I'm be honest. Niggas see that first sponsorship come through and they just be ready to jump on it. Like, yeah, I finally got like, be smart. Don't just take the first shit coming out, because I ain't gonna lie. Like, they gonna try to listen. A lot of these people, they'll try to hit you with the jerk package at first. Like, yeah, he thirsty. He just wants something, and they'll try to lowball you. Know your worth. Know your worth. Be smart. Please know your worth. And just trust me. Just know your worth, and don't just take the first thing coming around, because you might take around and have your man might be selling sneakers, and he'll tell you, "Oh, I'll give you $30 to play this on your video," but then now you had damn Yeezys wanted to come do it, but now he already got a sneaker sponsor. So I don't know what I'm saying, like, be smart. Please be smart.
I'm gonna need me a sponsor, so I hear what you're saying. Oh, check this out real quick though. Friday night we ain't getting it like we getting it. What's the strand of the day?
Oh, I already told him I'm smoking on.
Hey there, show. What's up, boo?
Some Mendo breath, but I also got some shit. It's called Donnie something. Hold on, let me look at my.
You said called Donnie Simpson?
No, it's called like not Donnie Brasco, but it's called like Donnie something. It's like a name. This shit is like super sticky. This is one of them ones the way it like. It's dope though. I'm kind of in the metaverse right now, so you ain't gonna be able to see.
Yeah. I ain't gonna be able to see that. Yeah. All I can see is pieces of a dream. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It's super green though. It's super sticky. I almost thought it was some rapper weed for a second because it was like super sticky, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
So check this out.
I was able to break it up with the finger.
Yeah. So tonight I'm on some mimosa mixed with orange punch, and it's It's at 31% THC, so I'm liking that. And then I got me a straight sativa, some Hawaiian punch.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what
the mimosa and the purple punch. Those are definitely older strands for sure. The purple punch always has like a high. What's the name? Mimosa has like 4 different grades. So you definitely must got the high grade mimosa. I went into a dispensary one day and I literally seen all 4 grades of mimosa. It was crazy. Okay. They have mimosa for $5. It was one for $5 a gram, $8 a gram, $10 a gram, and then $15 a gram. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, it should have said mimosa. What the fuck? And that's when the guy's like, yeah, it's 5 different grades. And I'm smelling them shits in. Boy, I had to do it. I got each grade, and that $5 shit was terrible. But that $15 shit was phenomenal. I said, I couldn't believe this shit, yo.
No, so check it out. So I went to a pop-up today. I'm in VA, so I go to this pop-up today, Man, I walk up in the joint, they got a DJ in there cutting and scratching, and it's trash bags full of bud. It's like a weed symposium, like a weed expo.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, man, I gotta think about what I really want in here, because if you coming in indecisive, man, you screwed because it's too much bud. You just gonna be like, I don't know what to do. So,
that happens a lot in dispensaries too. Them fucking first timers going in there, they be killing me. They want to be in there for 30 minutes, like be long as a motherfucker. Like, but yeah, I know, like, you gotta go in there at least like know what you want, whether you want an indica sativa or a hybrid. At least know that part. Because motherfuckers be going there and be like, what do you have? Like, what do you mean? What do I have, motherfucker? All these shits got names on them. Like, what do you mean? Like, smoke some shit. Like, you want some strong, like. The older people, I get a lot of the older people. They go in there and be like, I don't want none of that super strong shit.
Yeah, so, they famous for saying that.
Yeah, I don't want none of that super strong shit. Don't give me none of the new shit. So they got to be on the $5 side. But if you like me, I go in there, I'll be like, listen, I got a very high tolerance. I need
the strongest strands you got.
Correct. So they always direct me to the other slot. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not one of them niggas that just buy it, like, because if it's expensive, it gotta be good.
Yeah, nah. And you also can't be fooled by that THC level.
What's up, Rick?
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all feel like edibles is on the decline and it's something that people not doing no more?
Hell no. They doing edibles. I got some right now, I'm on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You know what it is now? It's even the older heads now are now getting the younger kids now are going away less from the edibles, but the older people now are messing with the edibles more. Me personally, I don't rock with the edibles because not that I don't rock with them. I just haven't found anything that works. I done tried the fucking cookies, like, all right, boom, right? When I was younger, the homemade cookies motherfuckers used to make, the chocolate chip cookies niggas used to bring them shit used to give me baked the fire. This shit now that I get in the dispensaries and shit, I done tried from the fucking Rice Krispie treats to the damn gummy worms, the gummy fucking bears. I done tried the oodles and noodles that they got. I done tried the damn Doritos like they got. I done tried the Indo water. I done tried mad different edibles. I'm gonna be honest. The only thing it does is give me a different high, but it doesn't. I don't really get high. It just gives me. I don't know. It's like a weird feeling, but I'm smoking the blunt right after that shit anyway and get back to my normal high.
Yeah. Well, see, you know what I'm saying. I feel like people who used to smoking are not familiar with what a body high gives you when you do the edible. You get a body high when you smoke an indica. That's different than if you eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just apples and oranges. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hey, look, I want to say this though. I got one more if you're ready for me to let them have it, Smiley.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get. And we got the wait. Listen, hold on, because we got the podcast tomorrow. So you want
okay? No, say I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna What time you going on tomorrow with the podcast?
Listen, we're gonna do an early one tomorrow because the reason why we still got to do part 2 of the Drake versus Lil Wayne too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so we're gonna do an early podcast tomorrow. Probably gonna be somewhere around like 2:00ish. Either probably more like 2. I don't know. Either 2:00. I don't know. We ain't even sort the timing out yet, but it's gonna be an early one. It's not gonna be a later one as far as the podcast go. But then right after that, we're gonna probably get into the part 2 of the Drake versus Lil Wayne or whatever like that too. So we'll have tomorrow. We'll be on here for a nice little, it should be a nice little 5-hour kind of day tomorrow on this nice little Saturday. Give y'all 2 of them things, a little double feature again.
Yeah. Well, I'll slip in. I'm gonna let you know one of the ones tomorrow gonna be called No Debate. We always say wash your hands, and that's the catchphrase I urge. So please continue to do that. But man, we got that pandemic poetry for the people, baby.
That's a fact, man. And my little brother told me to definitely tell you what up next time I seen you.
Salute.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. But his ass is he should have just made it, or he probably still on his way to Vegas right now. He about to go out there too. His boy wanted to throw him a little celebration for his book selling out in Target.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. And I gotta get with him too, because I want to put that pandemic poetry out there, and I got it. I think I got it. I got a compilation ready to go. We've been talking about it a little bit, but I think it's ready, man. Definitely.
That's what's up. And I ain't even gonna lie too. That's why I told him to like get with you because you got enough to where I ain't even gonna lie, we might can even get this going, throw this on the hard copy and start, doing it from passes to passes like that too. Because the way he was telling me, it's not that hard to just convert it over. You don't got to do it now like how you did it back in the day. Sit there with the typewriter and all that shit.
Exactly, and transcribe it.
Yeah, it's actually an app that you pretty much upload your words and it formats it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, and then once done with the format and stuff like that, it's pretty much same thing like how when I'm putting my album together, how pretty much I just upload the songs and the whole app do all the rest of the work and all that shit. It's almost same thing like that though too.
Okay.
Goddamn 30 chapters, you upload the 30 chapters, it'll put it in the format for you. You pick out your whole, upload your picture, it'll give you some different ideas and shit like that as far as like your book cover and shit like that.
Okay, yeah. I already got the picture I want to use for my book cover. I'm working.
That's a nice little boom bop bit. Like this one right here. I almost thought his ass was actually like sitting. Let me see if I can get it out low. This is metaverse.
Yeah. I see it.
But he wasn't even sitting in the thing, like he was just sitting down regular somewhere. And
wow.
This was just something that the actually incorporated and put behind him. But it actually the shit came out super dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely get you because it's about time. You know what I'm saying? It's about time. Yeah. We definitely get that out there too. So it's easy too. You literally through the app. Just put your account information in all the sales and shit like that. Same thing through Target and all that too. It sends it to it sends it to those stores for you. And and all it does is when it put your sales and shit like that, that should just literally be a direct deposit.
Okay.
Super
Sounds
easy.
Good.
Yep,
Sounds
super
good.
easy, super simple. Because after the last time y'all was on there too, I had to get a little bit more information. Because me personally, I'm not trying to necessarily write a book, but I know it might get around to that one day too. I'm not even gonna lie. I seen Young Lay.
Right. Yeah. Young Lay,
the little rapper. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That little girl is something special.
Yeah, she's spitting.
She got a Netflix special.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she does. No, she got her own show.
Oh yeah, Lele. Oh yeah, Lele got a Netflix special on I just seen it the other day when I was scrolling through Netflix. Yeah, Lele, she's lit. She been lit.
Yeah.
Fact. She's like the face, she's like the new black face of Nickelodeon and
like what Raven-Symoné used to be.
Yeah, and then you got the other little what is his name? She did a song. Him and Lay did a song together.
Yeah, little dude. I know who you're talking about.
Nickelodeon. So they like real lit right now. So yeah, let's bring black.
Mm-hmm. Back. Yeah, listen. We ain't got no choice but to bring black. You know why? Because we about to have a new black Supreme Court justice that's gonna be a black woman. You know what I'm saying? That's all that's in the nominee pool. So let's celebrate the black queen. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy too? It's a lot of that's just that's definitely just jumping into shit and doing shit that we don't normally do. We was probably been scared to do in the past. Good, Melody, you about to say something?
Yeah, we definitely been skimmed through in it as far as the future goes and what people got going on for sure. You already know.
We got black Cowboys and hockey players now. I got my horizon is high.
Yeah.
And not little PPX, not him. He don't care.
Well, look here, man. Listen, I'm about to peel up out of here. Just let me know. Send me the link tomorrow. You know it's words from a bird in the building. He trying to be the MVP, the most valuable poet on the MIC. Let's get it.
Boss. Yes, sir. Arthur Bird, it's always a pleasure, my guy.
All right, Arthur, it was nice meeting you, man.
Always love, man. Appreciate it.
Salute, Arthur Bird. Salute.
All right, Melly Mel, be easy.
Yes, sir. So I got Arthur Bird, man. So tomorrow when we get into the Best of Both World podcast, you will get another selection from our guy Arthur Bird, man. And no worry, we're gonna definitely get him we're gonna definitely get him his own platform too. And he in the midst right now. He ordered his Cash App card because y'all been asking in the comments where can y'all donate. So yeah, we'll have something for y'all to be able to donate to the whole Arthur Bird movement he got flowing, man. But with that being said, we are 2 hours and 30 minutes in right now. I know it's Friday night. It's a little bit early on this side. It's getting to that, yo, Melly Mel, did it start snowing crazy over there yet?
Not yet. I'll probably go live after we end this. So they get a 2-for-1 special on this motherfucker. Yeah. So I'll probably go live after this.
I better be lucky, man, because Melly said, fuck it. Everybody on the East Coast gonna be snowed in tomorrow. Let's give them another, let's give them another double feature tomorrow while everybody's snowed in. So tomorrow we're gonna definitely give y'all another double feature tomorrow. You have the Best of Both Worlds podcast. And then we're gonna give y'all the versus battle. Yep. So before that, though, Melly Mel is gonna give y'all some late night Friday night.
I'll probably go live a little bit. What up, Gotti Side? What's up? We ain't really been seeing you around, nigga. What's up with you, nigga? You all right? You good? Okay, you in the chat. I see you. I see you. I'll probably go live in probably like the next half an hour. I'll probably set it for 12, but I'll probably go live. Yeah, and it's gonna be lit. So
man. Friday night, you never know. Well, Melly Mel, just let them know, because let them know, man. You let them know what happens on Friday night.
Oh yeah, we ain't did a Friday night live, and I don't know how long. Shit just be going, shit just be popping. So just make sure y'all tune in. If y'all over here, definitely migrate to my channel, because I'm definitely gonna go live, and we never know who the fuck is gonna pop up, pop out, and that's just what it is.
Shit is crazy, man. I caught the replay when old Lick popped up on your I said, oh no, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be dying. I'll be in here dying. So headphones in, because I can't have that shit. That should be beating all over the house. So you hear is motherfucker. I was dying. So crazy.
For a whole group of bitches that don't like me, it's crazy. They fucks with me heavy. It's ridiculous.
It's funny, niggas don't be watching you, but as soon as you tell a nigga to hit, like niggas be hitting the link with them like 1.33. So like you be in the bushes, stop fronting. That's why I be laughing at niggas, boy, because I ain't even gonna lie. I done had about 4 content creators they self in the last that I watched the last podcast we did, episode 23, and niggas talking about like I don't even be watching 3-hour shit, but y'all niggas shit, like I gotta watch that shit the whole time. I go back and watch it, and I be in the podcast, and sometimes because just try to analyze it, see what we can do better, and the little ins and outs of shit. But I go back there and I be watching as a fan. I don't even be analyzing the shit. I be like, damn, I sat here and watched the whole shit, didn't even fucking no notes, no nothing. I just sat there and just watched the shit. So I know if I think it's interesting and I'd have been involved in the shit, and that's like me watching it twice. That's almost like watching a movie right after you watch it again. Like, it got to be a dope movie for you to actually watch a movie, be like, nah, I'm about to watch that shit again, son. We all did that shit.
Because they be watching on the low. How about it? They be watching on the low.
Try to start giving niggas flowers, man.
Look what you're looking ass.
Looking ass.
Yeah, looking asses. Like, just say, hey, yo, I just want to subscribe. I like you or whatever. But my analytics is really fucking good, and I cannot complain. You know why? Because most of the people that watch me are people who are subscribed to my channel. So I cannot hate not one motherfucking bit. My analytics is fucking lit, man. All I need to do is monetize off of this shit, and trust me, you will never be fucking disappointed.
A lot of these content creators, they don't even check their analytics. They don't even check their shit. They just think that shit is just like, oh, shit is a bar graph up here. Dumbass is there for a reason. Like, that's why I be saying, like, niggas just be up here on YouTube 4 or 5 years and don't be making no adjustments to your channels. Don't be going nothing, new guidelines, new features. Y'all don't be knowing about none of that shit. Go live, talk about another content creator, hit the monetize button. That's all y'all niggas know. Thumbnail, monetize button, talk about content creators, go live. Dumbasses. Stupid motherfuckers. I try to tell a nigga, do you put the stickers in your
And
upload?
oh no, they don't do it at the end of it. But listen, I'm working on it. But you know what? It is what it is. Listen, I see that y'all been checking my shit out. Just keep checking it out. It is what it is, man. I do different shit. One day you might see me on the podcast. One day you might see me in some other shit. Another day you might see me doing the upload. Listen, I am versatile. So keep on checking out my shit. Keep being subscribed. And that's all I got to say is Melly Mel 2 L's all caps. That's it.
Man. That is a fact, man. You know, some of these content creators don't even know how to spell. You know what? I'm going to leave that alone. You know what? Versatile. How do you spell that? V. You know what? This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man. You have been tuned into the one only Dirt Gang TV. Y'all know the slogan. You can't get this money when you in there sleep on the couch. It's impossible, man. Everybody else outside about to get to that guap, to that bread, or they at least sleeping. You thinking about it at least. But the broke niggas with no ambition, no goals in life, niggas that just you've been a rapper, you used to paint, you used to throw, you used to work with the trash man, you was a fireman, you was in jail working in there, like you had mad jobs, but you ain't have no goals and no ambition. Them is the niggas that's gonna be stuck in these buildings right behind me. You know how much it sucked for you to be 40 years old living in the projects? I'm be honest, that's not a good look. Get the fuck out of these buildings. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Melly Mel 2 L's, all caps, all facts on her channel. She will be going live shortly. Friday Night Shenanigans. Ain't no telling what's going to happen on there, man. But at the end of the day, make sure you give her flowers, man. You give her flowers, man, because I ain't even going to lie. She be finessing and roasting a lot of you old bitches out there. I know y'all don't be seeing me up there late night shit. You know I'm an old nigga. I go to sleep kind of early. At the end of the day, though, I will not catch it when I wake up early. I'll be like, damn, why she do it to them old? But y'all be asking for it. You old bitches, leave Melly the fuck alone. She's on here just trying to get a little bit of that YouTube money. You know what I'm saying? Out here just searching for some of that YouTube money. Do you old bitches come over here trying to fuck with her? And you know what happened? It don't never work. Look at Clyde Diva. Anyway, we out of here. Brian Mobley, I appreciate you, my G. You got anywhere they want to let the people know where they can follow you at on this on these social media platforms?
Let's say for my social media, my first Instagram kind of got disabled, but the new Instagram that I got is at light LIGT6LUE _. On Instagram.
All right. At 6 light luck _.
Nah, LIGHT 6 LUE _.
Oh, okay.
I think that's it.
Light 6 Lou.
Yeah, I think that's it. I just kind of put something together to keep it moving.
Either way. Listen, if you do put your Instagram in the chat, he will follow it. Trust me. I fucks with you, Brian. Trust me. I get it. Listen, we gotta listen. I understand. I get where you go with it. Yeah. Make sure y'all follow him.
Stop disabling fucking Mark Zuckerberg. Stop disabling nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Zuckerberg. So your name Zuckerberg.
Get it. Hey, look, I don't want to say too much. Get it, man. Get it.
Yeah. I'ma say it. Brian ain't said. I say that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, look, I ain't even gonna lie. Every time I used to mention his ass in the chat would just be fucking like not working and shit. I ain't gonna lie. Zuckerberg, that's like a That's like a hit phrase on Instagram. If you say that shit, they gonna disable your shit instantly. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas
One of his followers gonna be like, I can't believe this guy said that. We need to disable his account.
Report. You know what I'm saying? Dumbass niggas. Yeah, them report niggas is crazy. Them niggas worse than going in stores and asking to speak to the manager. But man.
It's crazy how the social media platforms are supposed to be for you to say whatever you want to say, whether it's negative or positive. In YouTube, they give you an opportunity to like or dislike. You understand what I'm saying? So why is people why are people trying to report you for just speaking your opinion? Because that's what it is. Like, you just really giving your opinion, how you feel about something, whether it's strongly or just silly or whatever. You might not just take it to heart. You might just be saying something to be funny, and somebody get all up in their feelings. So, you know.
Oh yeah. Listen, let's be for real. This world we living in now is just like super politically correct. And at the end of the day, this is why you're not even having any funny movies coming out anymore, because comedy right now has just been so filtered. Like it's never gonna be the same. So they did it with comedians. Dave Chappelle kind of, he kind of helped out a lot as far as like, saying fuck what's going on out here. I'm about to talk about my shit, but at the end of the day, I do feel like it's gonna be a long fight as far as rappers and shit like that too, because let's be for real, our mouths is crazy too. So us podcasters and YouTubers and content creators, we already got to be politically correct. So at the same time, if they censor rappers and all that too, like they try to do the baby and all that, it's gonna be trouble. Like, I don't want to be a fucking political rapper. I'm not a conscious rapper. You see what I'm saying? Like, those are the only people who gonna sell records. But I appreciate y'all. We're gonna drift over to Melly Mel channel. Make sure when y'all spell Melly Mel, you put all L's or all caps. And when you get to the content, it's all facts, man. This is your boy Harlem Smalley, the one only Dirt Gang TV. For right now, we are out of here, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. We was on the music base today. I'm gonna leave y'all with this Up the Hill Brownsville, man, as we get up out of here, man. Melly Mel. Later,
y'all.
Yo, Harlem Smalley, it's about that time. We want to see a movie. Work time.
Welcome to Jamrock. Out in the streets, they call it murder. This is my guy, Hot Times of the Year, aka Odio, aka I'm sitting back, relax, maxing, relaxing in the trunk off that Cali weed with the sun just a beaming. Let me give y'all the full view of him in the trunk of the car right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so this is what that Cali will do to you.
Yikes. It's Harlem Smalley, nigga. Around the clock records. We can't be stopped, niggas. Nope. I already told y'all, man. I'm the fucking greatest. But y'all know what it is. Work time. Atlantic time is ballin', where it all began. Mostly violent, and you take more losses than wins. Up the hill, Brownsville, where they shoot to kill. At will, ounces placed, and they stay with the steel. No chill, unless it's winter time. You niggas food on the plate, I think it's dinner time. A different grind is something that you get in time. Get in line, stay with the hook like a fishing line. Deliver mine, kush, same color, lemon lime. Soda, I told cuz just pass the sticks. No controller, local folder like a summer stroller. I keep a holster just to keep it closer. Cause you niggas is strollers, internet patrollers. I'm in 30, rolling with the coasters. As they go shit, but I'm Brooklyn bred. Where you don't deny your flag and we don't ride red. From the cops, niggas fled from popping that lead.
You niggas is dead. If we catch you, make you deal with the feds. No infrared, close range, 2 shots to the head. Masked up, so you niggas look in my eyes. No surprise. Big crit, we don't wear no disguise. Like my uncle told me, chill 5 like I'm working for Fox. And I stay with the plug like I work for Cox. Cut the cable cause they unstable. Determined just to push the white. Call it Canaan enabling. Listen, my uncle told me chill 5 like I'm working for Fox. And I stay with the plug like I work for Cox. Cut the cable cause they unstable. Determined just to push the white. Call it Canaan enabling. Listen.
A lot of y'all niggas don't go back to y'all hood, man. Beach, it's all good in my hood, man. Coney Block shit. That go up the hill, Brownsville shit, man. Y'all niggas don't be scared to go in y'all hoods, man. You know what I'm saying? You niggas are saying you from here, you from there. Never be scared to go in your hood, man. You out here. You out here one time, man. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Blue McConey shit. You know what I'm saying? We out here, man. Up the hill, Brownsville. Where it goes down, man. It's your boy Harlem Smiley, man. Yikes.
Down in Cali, Harlem Smiley used to run with them boosters. Same niggas steal your shit and they just might shoot you. Real looters, 2 drums like I'm working for Hooters. No tutor, blew up on my own just like a tumor. Laugh at you sweet niggas, call it good humor. For the ice, you niggas gotta get cream. I need a scooper. My niggas always roll 3 times. I raise a scooter and I always was slick with the hoes. Break the rules, so I keep it pushing. Niggas ask, where you from, Brooklyn? Before you hit the Allen, gotta go to Central Bookings. Where you get your shit tooken just for looking. Niggas leave your face cushion like some jello pulling. I stay in and out them blocks, so playing in and out them blocks. I'm saying different from the cops, kept me in and out the box. Pushing rock when my pops kept telling me stop. Move stocks, the only way you really got it on lock. Let's get it. Told me chill 5 like I'm working for Fox. And I stay with the plug like I work for Cox. Cut the cable cause they unstable. Determined just to push the white. Call it Canaan enable. Listen, my uncle told me chill 5 like I'm working for Fox. And I stay with the plug like I work for Cox. Cut the cable cause they unstable. Determined just to push the white. Call it Canaan enable. Listen. Hey yo, man. I told y'all, man. Tales from a Harlem Crip Part 3. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Harlem Smiley. Still do drive-bys and go down. You heard? Shout out to the Goonies. Around the Clock Records. Y'all know what it is, man. We can't be stopped. Yikes, 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 yikes.
Crazy. For you to get to the basketball court, you gotta walk all the way the fuck around. Yeah, you probably gotta walk around. We'll get us strolling down the hill. Yo, y'all still tuned in there? Yes, sir. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned into the one and only Dirt Gang TV. Yeah, man. So y'all listen, man. We got special events coming, man. This is that dank. What is it called? That dank juice? Dank aid. Oh, this is that dank aid right here. Listen, this is THC infused Kool-Aid drink right now. If you in New York, trust me, man. We got events coming to where if you want to grab some of this that dank aid right here, man. Listen. She hit like Mike Tyson. Listen, I don't want y'all to just sit back. Oh, Harlem Smiley just doing this shit and he ain't even going to drink it. You crazy? Then listen, y'all better fuck with this. The Kool-Aid. Oh, you black niggas, we like Kool-Aid with weed, THC. Yo, listen, man, listen. Yeah, that's gone.